The gays are
Hi.
alive.
Failures are alive.
Yeah, no, you're the failures. I don't know. I rank
Why is Twitch not updating?
because
Here we
Switch
go.
takes us.
Finally. Alive.
We're the
Yeah.
failures
No,
because you're
shut up, stream. Shh. Anyway.
No, I
Okay.
don't want to watch this.
No. Okay. So, for the first time viewers, I haven't DM'd in like 5 years. It's been a hot minute, so it's gonna be awkward as shit to begin with. I'm just saying. I will get in the groove of it eventually, maybe, or I'm just not cut out for this. I don't remember. But I will be giving a warning that this series will have darker themes to it. Nothing sexual, but I do encourage creative use of powers. And so some players, Evan, might think of dark uses for their powers.
I never said that I would. I just asked questions.
You asked some interesting hypotheticals with those powers.
I
Okay?
inherently have dark implications, but it's fine.
No, you chose for them to have dark implications. Okay.
Chips.
So
I'm sorry when it says that I can deal with psychological damage.
yeah, so torture things like torture and other interesting things uses for powers will happen, but there will be no sexual content. I don't care about romanticizing people, but there will be no sex. I'm not describing to my friends, hey, you're fucking this guy.
That?
Wait, no. I'm not explaining to Banana how they're getting a blowjob. It's just not happening. Drawing the line there. But yeah, this is gonna be a superhero campaign. It is made by or using a very obscure system that I guarantee no one's heard of before called Metrocity 2E. I managed to dig it up. I don't care. Metro City. Fine. Red. Bleh. Metro City 2E. It is made by a person who owns a Discord server and decides to never like fully make it public. I don't even know how I found it. It was like sheer luck, but I like the system. And yeah, I guess we're gonna start off. I wish I had music, but I didn't prep that, so we don't get music.
Damn. No music for us sad faces, won't you?
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
get music.
damn. Don't we have a non-copyright playlist?
I mean, we can use that if we want.
We'll have to invite bot though.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll quickly invite them.
I've just been listening to the playlist I made to get into my character's like point of view.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll shove it in the background. It'll be changed up next session. It's not staying.
Yeah.
Oh, again. But no, I ended up finding this system off of a Reddit post of someone wanting to use the system, and to get it back, I had found this like over a year ago. To get it back, I had to go like crawling through everything just to find the system again. I had to dig through so much.
We had originally played a game with it, and then it only did like what 2 sessions?
Yeah, there was 2 sessions, and the DM just said, "Nah, no more."
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Evan!
Okay, at least Red didn't do it after 2 sessions, though. Like, this guy didn't even get past the proper intro and just said, no, we don't wanna. Not feeling it anymore. And then I was just trying to find a superhero thing for the longest time. Could not find one. I just decided, fuck it. I'm gonna try myself. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Probably won't. But I can try. I know. How the slash play? Okay. Stream, you're gonna have to ignore the name of those playlists. Spotify.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, okay, so stream. If this is already mature, ignore the name. This is Banana's fault. It's named this way because of Banana. Anyway.
No.
So I introduced Cunty Dick Beating Bops.
You say that and then I hear that music start playing. That is not the music.
Hold on, is this copyright free?
Yeah, no, this is the entire copyright free playlist. It's entirely made for that.
Okay.
I had like war flashbacks to this song.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having it really quiet in the
When
background.
Twitch gets your ass?
It won't. I know this for a fact. It's copyright free, so I have used it before. I just need to make a version for the superhero stuff. Methinks. But yeah, no, okay. I guess we just start. Oh, okay. So, story takes place in a city called, I think, Metro City. I think I just named it Metro. Yeah, Metro City. The city is home to Haven Academy, the prime academy or college for superheroes. The city is known for its crime, but that is only because of villains trying to use the opportunity of the school to make a big name for themselves. But it works out for the school as well. They use the city then to help train up their students. Let's see here. The academy itself is actually located on a man-made island, quite a bit off the coast of the city. The only way to get onto the island is via a bridge with its own bus system that is only local to the island itself. It just never goes into the city. The only time it enters the the tip of it is just to pick up people on the bridge. And to get through the bridge, you have to actually basically go through what is equivalent to a TSA check to make sure you can, you're not carrying anything illegal onto the island. The campus focuses highly on its security. You players just got passed through the check and are actually going to be hopping on board the bus. Boarding the bus, I mean, each of you will pick a seat. You don't know each other. The bus is it's got a few people on it, students coming in and out. But we're going to use this opportunity to start with Banan. Where would your character want to sit on a bus? You're on a semi-crowded bus. Where would you sit? What would you be doing on the bus?
If I could, I would just attempt to find a window seat. I would just listen to music and stare out the window.
Okay. And also use this opportunity to describe your character.
So their name is Elias Chase. They have purple hair, they them pronouns. I know what that sounds like. Basically, just picture a resting bitch face and that's them.
Here, I can actually...
Very, not quite. Overall, just does not want to be here quite yet.
That reminds me of someone. Do you know of anyone like that, Banana?
Well,
Okay, so you'll be on the bus just listening to music then?
yep.
Okay. Evan, it's your turn to enter the bus. You see people. Only person that kind of stands out right now is a person with purple hair leaning against the window. They look like they want to kill someone. They don't want to be there. But they're just looking out a window. But other than that, there's not really anyone that stands out too much in the superhero community. Where would you sit?
I'm gonna take the hint from their face and just decide to sit as far back as I can, if not the back seat, and I'll probably be holding some sort of plant in a pot toward the window.
Okay. And then use this opportunity to describe your character.
I am a ginger, 6 foot, medium, medium build. Notable features: a necklace and a scar along one eye. Otherwise, cheery individual. Just sitting there with a plant, maybe reading a book too. Reading to the plant, possibly.
Oh, okay. And Red, you enter the bus last. You notice Banana, as I described them before, and you also now notice a ginger in the back of the bus with a big smile on his face, holding a potted plant, seemingly reading to the plant. Oddly enough, that's not the weirdest thing in the city. It's still a little strange. But where would you be sitting?
Are there any other characters on this bus, or?
I mean, not really anyone. They just kind of look like faces in the crowd. There's not really anyone that stands out.
What was that?
And what are my general reads on the two?
Well, the one with purple hair,
General impression.
one with purple hair has the resting bitch face of if looks could kill. They don't look like they want to be there. They have earbuds in and are staring out the window. So they're pretty secluded. They're not talking to anyone. The one with the potted plant looks very happy. Doesn't really he seems like he's in a generally good mood. As the only strange thing is he's a ginger and that he's reading to a plant. That's it. He seems a lot more open for social interaction, so compared to the other one.
If possible, could I have my character sit in the seat on the opposite aisle from the one with purple hair?
Okay.
Um,
Could you quickly describe your character, though?
my character has white hair, a beanie, a generally happy-looking demeanor, and like kind of a concerning, positive demeanor. They have more like plaid clothing, and they keep like looking at other people on the bus, kind of studying them.
Okay.
Their average height.
So, is anything else you want to do on the bus?
One second.
While Red gathers
I
his...
don't
No?
think so.
Okay.
I
Just
would
kinda
like to
studying
note that my
people.
character's definitely going to be eyeballing Connor the second they get on the bus. Like, seriously.
Okay.
Why?
Well,
You look suspiciously familiar to me.
okay.
Please look at our
Um,
two photos. Please look at the two photos and just look at the similarities.
That's not right. An
Oh.
ad start playing.
You know?
Like, we're the same people.
It's fine. Anyway. Banan, yeah, you'll just notice like a white hair individual like staring at you for a good second, looking at someone else for a good, then staring back at you for a good second before
Yeah,
sitting
mostly
across the
staring at
aisle.
the dam.
Yeah. Like just intense stare.
Purely ignore
But,
all
like,
that.
An intense stare, but it's just a smile plastered on their face while doing it. Like a little strange. And then they decide to sit right across from you in the aisle across.
I'm just gonna not acknowledge that.
Well, Red, you get pointedly ignored. Like
Oh, I don't care about
a
that.
slight glance your direct immediately looks away. Somehow like looks towards the window more than they were before. And on that note, the bus starts rolling. It's a good this is a long bridge. It's a good like half an hour across the bridge. Like this island's
Damn.
located pretty far off the coast for safety reasons for both sides. And so you guys are sitting there for a good half hour waiting, you know, just like a little bit. You're mostly seeing ocean. But after half an hour, you guys, the bus arrives at the one of the bus stations on the island, and you're asked to get off. And once you do, is there anything you guys would want to initially do once you get off at the bus station? Like any first thoughts or first actions your characters would have?
Is there a vending machine?
Yes, there would be a vending machine.
I just want to buy soda.
Okay. You struggle to buy a soda because it requires a student ID, which you've yet to obtain. So
I guess I'll just be
Damn,
defeated then.
Denied.
I guess
So-
I'll just be defeated.
yeah. Okay.
My glare becomes even more like I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
Can I go? Can I go up to Banana's character?
Go for it. You see the purple-haired person look somehow more
Like,
pissed than
proud.
before, like trying to like mentally crush this vending machine, but also like finding the will not to throw themselves off a roof.
Off of the very bridge we just left.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Good morning.
Yes. It's rather unfortunate that you can't get a drink just yet. I'm parched as well.
I just need fizzy. I just really needed it.
Okay, I'm not have you had any other food yet, or like?
No, I just wanted a fizzy drink. I'm running on nothing.
Isn't that going to be painful though without food?
It's fine.
Are you okay?
No, we're good.
Okay, you seem rather preoccupied there on the bus.
Yeah, I like just zoning out.
Well, anyways, it's nice meeting you, I guess. Who knows? We might meet later.
We'll see. And I just walk away.
So, Evan, all you saw was the most awkward interaction ever. If you overheard any of that, yeah. The awkwardness was just palpable to everyone around.
My
Hey,
plant is
you.
slightly wilting from that conversation.
You went to plant there.
Huh? What do you want? Hello? Hi. How's it going?
You seem to. I'm actually curious. Can I ask you a question?
I mean, you already asked a few, so go ahead. Keep on going.
So why were you reading, like a book to a plant the entire bus trip?
The CO2 is good for the plant. It helps them grow, and from studies that I've read, it generally helps you get a better plant all in all. Not to mention, I need to get some reading done, and I thought that the bus drive here would be a great way to do that. Get some research done.
Yeah, when did you bring a plant with you?
The plant, that's just, well, more of a hobby thing I got going on. I really like growing plants, and it works well with my power, so I've gotten
I
a habit.
assume some sort of plant control or something of that nature. Are you
Yep.
able to talk to plants? Like,
Nah, I can just move them around and whatnot. Got a mighty green thumb myself, too. Been real helpful.
hey,
I also got some healing abilities in me, but that's less something I've put into.
I see. Well, I guess we'll talk later. I think we have somewhere to be, actually. Right? Where you
I would
feed
like
or
to
something.
meander off and look at the nearby plants and probably take one.
I mean, no
Like
one will
a
stop you from
trowel,
taking a plant. You are freely allowed to just take one, I guess.
Like, I take a trowel from my bag and, like, uproot it and...
well.
You have a whole like potting system.
Yeah, I put
A
it with
couple
the
students
pot
stare your
plant
way,
that I
but
already have.
again, in a superhero community, not the strangest thing. So
Although you're getting there.
you are working towards it. Don't worry, Evan. You'll get there eventually. So as you're stealing a plant, where are you putting this plant, by the way?
Not stealing. I'm putting it in the pot with the other plant. It's big enough. I'm picking up
Okay.
like a random like
Because it's a damn
dandelion.
pot.
Is what I want. I want a dandelion.
Okay, as you're stealing a dandelion and putting in the pot, you notice students
it really
actually starting to
stealing?
gather. Yes, it is around a table where an older fella appears to be handing out these like odd-looking card things. Do any of you want to go to the table?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Probably go to the table after digging for the thing.
I'm just staring off the ocean, and then after a minute, I'll
People
go to the table.
congregating. There must be something interesting.
Okay. So as the three of you get to the table, you'll see like these little cards with pictures of people on them and their names. The older fellow tells or basically instructs you to find the one with your name and photo on it. This will be your student ID.
Cool.
So you mentioned that. So Benet mentioned that they're not going to go into it for a second, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of stare at a few of the photos and the names and like jotting it down in my
I want to
memory.
look at powers. I wanna see
Okay.
what pow-
It does not have their
list the
powers. On them, no.
Yeah, it's just.
But
name
it
and
does
photo.
tell you whether they are Skull, Student, or Spade.
I don't know.
Oh,
So
Oh, my character's making a note of this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take my ID and like observe the other students. I want to see if I can notice anybody with like specific powers.
okay. I'll have you
Do I notice
roll like
anything?
roll a D100. I'll get like above a 25.
What's the command for that again?
That's a good question.
/R
Yeah, /R space.
D100.
And
D100,
then
yeah.
do you have anything perception based? I don't think you do. Yeah, none of the stats are for perception, so.
No. I got 27.
Well, you know, you almost failed, and I would have been kind of disappointed by you. I mean, yeah, you notice I don't know, you notice a guy that's kind of like made out of mud. Like his body is mud. It's like if mud took a human form. It's slightly goopy, but I mean, it doesn't seem
to him.
Okay. What? Now, how do you approach this mud man?
Well, I'm gonna walk on over. Hey, man, how's it going?
Do not
Are
put
you
a
new
plan
here?
to this man.
What? Huh? What? He just looks around frantic.
Hey, you seem neat. Hi.
Oh,
You seem neat.
hi. Thank you.
Could I ask what your abilities are? I see that's some sort of stone skin, but
Yeah, my body's made of mud. That's it. It's made of mud.
do you get any sort of positives from that?
Who are you?
I'm new here. I love researching powers.
I could tell. Rule of thumb, most people don't like you coming out of the blue and just asking about their powers. But to answer your question, because I'm made of mud, it's a lot harder to do physical damage to me, and I don't conduct electricity very well. I can also slip into places a lot easier. I can also sort of harden my mud.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could do something.
Go for it. Do you
Wait,
want
do
to
you
join?
have sort of wait?
Oh,
Are you more nutrient than other mud?
I can't
Like, have
say
you ever
I've.
tried planting something out of your extra mud?
No, I can't say I have. I guess now that I think about it, plants seem to grow pretty well around me where I've been. Not something I've personally tried doing though. He's just like looking around, like anyone gonna help him with this. You've got him like super uncomfortable.
I want to like reach out my hand for a handshake. Well, I'm Percival Robinson. Nice to meet you.
You know those handshakes where someone like holds out and like grabs a finger and shakes it? That's what he does to you. Again, looking super uncomfortable that someone just randomly ran up on him and started interrogating him. He hasn't even found his ID yet. He's still trying to look for that.
Well, it's been nice meeting you. Well, I didn't actually get your name. What's your name?
I'm Robert.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Robert. I hope I'm seeing more of you. I'll be off now, though. I gotta go find some more plants, maybe. Look at some
Okay.
powers.
Wait, did that guy just have plants? Maybe he did. Okay.
Wait, what did he say?
You just hear him mumbling something about potted plant. That's all you caught. So you said you wanted to do something, Red?
Robert.
No, I think it's good. I think we're good.
Okay, I'm adding a note. Robert Mudman. Anyway.
Wait,
Okay.
is there still a vending machine near us?
Yes, you have not left the vending machine.
Okay, I'm gonna swipe my ID without anyone noticing and go to a vending machine. I want a soda.
Okay, you now actually have
I mean,
access.
I was actively watching this.
Yeah.
So
You have access to the vending machine now. So assuming you have money, go for it.
Yay. I'm just gonna get a soda, and then like I take a sip, and it's something I actually look like I don't want to kill myself.
Jesus
It like
Red-
rejuvenates me.
Since you've been stalking Banana, I guess you can take note of that.
addiction.
Okay.
It's like a mother under my breath.
I turned my head at you. Like, why are you looking at me?
But another thing you'll notice on the back of your name tags, a piece of paper was actually stapled to the name tag itself, saying which house number you are in. And when you look up and look around, you can actually see smaller vehicles with like the house number, like they're parked by a sign with the corresponding house numbers, and all of you have house number 23.
Also, since I am staring at the animal, like doing that, could I do a judgment check?
What are you judging them for? What?
What judgment is done?
Yeah,
I
I need a little
trying
bit
to
more
see how much I'm
context
judging you,
besides.
or-
Yeah, a little more context.
Like, seeing, like, I've already noted the fact that they were a skull.
Okay,
I'm trying to do a general judgment check of, like, their character.
so you're just judging them based off their looks. Okay, go for it.
Well, no, like, I have a judgment of 3. It's an instinct check.
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
hold on, let me
I
search
hope
up
you
how
know
you
you're
do the
still
roll.
judging them based off what you see.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure you're aware. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess you can judge them.
What do I...
But so
how do I
how are you
add
facing
things
right now? What's
here?
your body language right now, Banan? Like, give me a general idea.
Half your roll,
a little slouched, just sipping at my drink,
Okay.
looking like I feel joy for the first
How do
time.
specialties?
So specialties get to add. So since you have a judgment of 3, if I remember right, that let me double check actually.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Yeah, I'll double check it. Let's get this loaded.
Specialties will add 5 to a relevant check.
Okay, so since
So,
you have a specialty
technically-
of 3,
15, and then
Yeah.
plus half of my instinct, because it's a relative check of instinct.
okay,
So it's going to be 7.
okay.
7, 15. Okay.
DC is gonna be, I'm gonna say 40, since Banana's a pretty closed-off person. They're not doing a whole lot to express themselves, so don't have a lot to work off of just looking at Banana. So it's gonna be a DC of 40. So roll a D100, add whatever your bonus is.
Also, assume the drink is a Baja Blast.
How did you get that from a vending machine?
So,
Don't worry about it.
You
It's
just
sponsored by
barely
Taco
get
Bell.
it. Okay.
41.
Oh my god.
So again, what were you trying to get from Banana by judging them?
Oh, general character. Like, I'm trying to judge, like, essentially pretty much if they're a good person. What you consider alignment.
Okay. Ah,
If
I
they, like, if they generally have the atmosphere that they're hiding something, or if they're...
no, but yeah, no, if you're trying to go, like, if they're not hiding anything. I mean, they're a skull student, you know that,
They just
but they're
don't
not
wanna be
really.
here.
Yeah, they're not hiding anything, but they just kind of look like they're done with people, and that they really, really needed that soda. That's what you
fucking
gathered from
addict, I
that.
swear.
Like,
It's a
that's
Baja
all.
Blast, can
That's
you
what you
believe
gathered. They're not doing
Okay.
anything. They just suddenly looked a lot happier after they had that soda.
I'm just trying to do what my character would, okay?
No, I encourage it, but I can only give you so much here.
I am
yeah, you-
also staring and squinting at Connor, but not judging. Just staring.
Okay.
Why? I'm happy.
I still can't get over the fact that you look like me.
How?
There are billions of people
Look
on
at our
Earth,
model.
Evan. I don't know what to tell you this. Some people
No, look
might
at
look
our
like...
two
I know,
pictures.
some
You
people
look completely
might look
different.
like you.
The faces are.
It's
They are not.
okay. It's
Same
okay.
face shape, different nose, same smile. That's it.
It's okay. But yeah, are you guys gonna ever head towards the car that has
Yeah,
the house
yeah, I'm
number
heading towards
on it
my-
that
I'm-
no
I'm
one's
heading
been standing
towards
at,
it.
by the way?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go there. You know, sit down,
So
ignore people.
So, Banan, you get the joy of seeing that the person that was bugging you earlier is sitting right next to you.
Hi there.
And also
Hi.
weird plant
Told you,
reading
I
persons here.
told you, I told you, I
Hi.
said we'd talk again.
You're also pretty sure you
Yeah,
saw
I
the
did.
plant person steal a plant.
Didn't steal it.
I support it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't expect it would be so soon, though.
I had a feeling.
I wish you didn't.
Can I try to watch and see where Mudman goes?
What is your upset?
Sure,
I don't think you
Mudman goes to
understand how
house
neutral
14.
it would be. Okay.
You see him to go to a car with
Bro is
14.
tracking down
by
the
it.
address.
You writing this down?
Me need to
I
write
am.
this down, apparently.
I'm
Okay.
more concerned about Evan than
So
anyone
when I
else. here right
ask
now.
about any NPCs someone might be interested in, I feel like I know who Evans is. Okay. Any other interaction besides Banana wishing Red hadn't hoped? In general.
I'm gonna like
Oh, I
introduce
wasn't
myself.
hoping.
I'm gonna introduce myself to Banan because they seem, I don't know.
They seem I don't know.
I just stand there like reaching out my hand. Hi, I'm Percival Robinson.
I like reach out my hand and hand you one of those like caramel candies.
What are this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm not gonna say no to a Werther. Thank you. Thank you for the Werthers. I mean,
No problem. You just really look like you would like one.
I do like
kids.
Werthers. I think most people do. Would you like a plant?
You know what? Sure, actually.
I would like to. Do I have a spare pot on in my packs? Like
That's up to
storage?
you.
I
Would you
feel like
bring
I
a
would.
spare pot?
Yes.
Okay,
I would bring
then
a lot
yes.
because that's what I'm gonna decorate my room with.
Okay.
So like you walk
well-
around it like jingles
Yeah.
like you have
No,
balls in your
before you
Yes.
came here, you made sure you like had everything. So if you carry a spare pot on your person at all times, go for it.
Wait.
I'm gonna give
important
Banan
question for
the
you, Red.
smallest, like hand-sized one, and then put the little dandelion that I picked up and put it in there.
Thank you.
By the way, could we create a command channel because currently the music
bot
bot is just spamming.
Yeah,
The
I'll
dice
deal
roll.
with it next time. It doesn't matter right now.
Also, I have a question for Red. This isn't really. Well, I guess this has to do with the character. Please tell me you have a bindle as your bag.
No, I don't. My
Damn.
character actually has like I should have mentioned this, but they have like more name brand things, like things that are relatively more expensive.
Oh, me with a backpack with one strap.
I
I
guess
would like to say that my bags and everything that I have doesn't have any brands on it, and it looks extremely like MacGyvered together.
that's what progress.
Okay. The driver waits around a little bit more to see if anyone else is going to show up on this batch. No one else does, so he ends up driving. Yeah, it's just you three. I mean, people are arriving in
Oh,
like
no.
different batches, so
Oh, okay.
it's safe to assume that you're going to be at the dorm house before your roommates, or your roommates got there before you did.
So we're in house like 12.
You have like
right?
you had like a week to get there, huh?
We're in house 12 or
23.
Nope, 23.
23. Okay.
I would not go to house 12. You will not find your room there. You can, but you won't find your room there. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So is it like a different building for all the houses?
So you almost go to like a suburban neighborhood. Almost feels. That's what it kind of feels like.
Oh, okay. So it's like a frat house.
Kinda, yeah. They're all very clearly cookie cutter. The only real difference is like the colors of the houses change a bit, but I mean, to save money, they're all pretty much like identical looking. There's like maybe some slight variations in like window design or something like that, but
I would also assume random like repair jobs that have been done over the years, but
actually not really. The houses themselves
surprising.
look pretty sturdy.
it's surprising though because like I would assume with a ton of people with powers there would have been like one or
Yes,
two.
but also
instances.
assuming with superpowers, repair jobs are a lot easier to do like seamlessly.
That's true.
But yeah, you end up arriving at house, well, number 23. Wow. It does look like there's already people there, though. So yeah, you get out, grab your stuff, and immediately, like a tall, four-armed woman shows up and immediately greets you. Well, hi there! You guys new guys? Are you guys here? Are you our new roommates?
Yeah. I'm excited to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Diana, and she like holds out two of her arms, like basically a set of arms for each of you. She has 4 arms. She holds out 3 arms for each of you to shake.
I shake it and slip her candy into her hand.
Hi, my name's Kelly.
There's like a slight look of confusion on her face, and then she just like eats it, doesn't really question it. Yeah, if you look into important NPCs, I'll send you her photo in a second. Here we go. Important NPCs. No. Copy. I swear to fucking God. I'll snip this if I have to. I don't care. Why can't I copy this photo? Snipping tool, get out of here. I'm gonna get this damn photo. Google Docs ain't saying nah to me. Ah. Anyway, that's Diana. So she is very well built. She definitely does not look human. She's humanoid, but she doesn't look fully human. You can kind of see her, her badge, like around her neck right now. She's a star student, you can see. And yeah, so she's like right now, just like she seems like she's the welcoming party. She's like out here greeting you. So guys, do any of you need help carrying your luggage in? And as she's asking this, by the way, she's already grabbing your stuff, not really waiting for an answer.
And have that much stuff.
Do any of you try resisting her grabbing?
Nah.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you ready?
I make sure to have there's a small little split bag that I make sure to grab, but other than that, no.
Okay. So come on with me. Our dorm master will give you the keys when they get back here. But for now, I mean, yeah, just follow me. I'll introduce you to everyone else. And she leads the way. She doesn't even wait to see if you follow. She just kind of goes. What do you guys do?
Oh, just follow along.
Follow, yeah.
Yeah, I follow.
Nothing else I really need to do.
No comments. Okay. Yeah.
Nah.
So entering the place, it's a nice spacious house. It's got a decent sized living room. It's got one of those living kitchens that's like attached to a living room, divided only by like a bar. So
Cool.
you can walk into the kitchen, and so there's a lot you can like communicate from the kitchen to the living room fairly easily. There are 2 floors to it. There is a lower floor with a hallway that has 2 sets of doors, or 3 sets of doors actually, and a upstairs that also has 3 sets of doors upstairs. You can assume one is for men, one is for women, or splitting the genders up. That will be decided like once your dorm master gets here. Or no, actually,
Cool.
scratch that. There's already nameplates on the doors. I'm not, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no. The house itself already furnished. It's got decent furniture. It's not like over the top, but it's also not like Salvation Army. It's decent furniture. You got a fireplace, a TV, you got all of your basic essentials. You know for a fact, yeah, there's 2 bathrooms, so you don't have to worry about sharing a bathroom.
Yay,
And
fire.
everyone else is kind of like located. 3 people are right now located in the living room. And
Who are the people?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna be right back. I need to go grab something real quick.
Wait, let me go get water really quick
I'm
then.
not gonna
Yeah.
be able to take it.
Hi, like quick break. Yeah, food's done.
So stream, I haven't done this in a hot minute. I think personally, it's not going horrible. 38 minutes in. Honestly, we're following decently on schedule to what I had planned. Am I winging? Did I expect Mudman to become Evan's interest? No. Should I be shocked? And no, it's kind of my fault. Let me see
You
why.
showed me a man that's living mud and like I grow plants. Of
That's
course
why
gonna
I'm
be
not
interested.
shocked. Yeah. I didn't quite see it coming, but at the same time, well.
It was your mistake when you mentioned that there was a man made out of mud.
Look, you asked me to think of something interesting off the spot. What do you want from me? Not all powers are flashy. Like, so you want to see someone's power just
No, but his
casual.
power is so useful, honestly. Like, there's infinite ways that you could use that.
Oh, well, you can explain that to him when you stalk him again.
No, I want to talk to him. I want to be his friend.
Okay. Is this your goal? So should I actually make Mudman more fleshed out character then?
I mean, I would like to be friends with Mudman.
again, all you have to do is tell me if there's an NPC you're taking interest in. Just let me know. So if you want Mudman to be a more official thing, I'll make Robert a proper
It's that, or
character.
I'm gonna have to secretly steal his mud because I want his mud.
That might be illegal.
It's definitely illegal.
Like,
and I
what are we
shouldn't-
talking about?
I
Oh,
shouldn't do
Evan's
that.
plotting crimes. You know, he kind of wants to secretly steal the Mudman's mud. That
Evan,
is a part of him. It's like if
have
I
to ask
started
for consent.
secretly stealing bits of your skin when you were
for your
sleeping.
hair.
Um,
Alright, let me grab my chopstick.
would not recommend doing that.
Why not? What's the
There
worst
is
thing about it?
security on this island. You don't want to meet them. As what a shocker.
Oh, I just realized the fun character quirk I'm gonna have.
But what are your thoughts so far? I guess while we still wait for Red.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and need to
I'm
not
chill.
die of laughter of your character. The interaction.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That was
You need,
so
like,
bad.
Go away from the mic. Just not. Don't die. Don't die.
It was so bad, but it was so accurate to
Oh, it
how
was so
you
great.
interact. Yeah.
I really had a channel how much I would not want to interact with that kind of person.
I mean, that's fair.
Ugh.
Which, actually, thinking back on it, I actually am gonna award you, like I think like 3 attribute points, Banan, because you portrayed your character interacting with Red perfectly. I am gonna. Hi, I just told Banan I actually am awarding them 3 bonus points for their interaction with you, because I am gonna be encouraging character stuff heavily, and Banan nailed someone who did not put to be at the bar of that conversation so perfectly. Oh my god.
Oh,
There's an ad break, so I'm gonna. Nah, it's fine. That's bad for the stream. I don't care.
Use the
Yeah.
bathroom, get drink, etc.
No, it doesn't matter. They won't be there for the pod. So yeah, getting back to it. There are 3 people in the living room. There is. Everyone actually
Evan, it's just delayed, Evan.
is good. You're not missing anything, Evan. There. So, can I continue?
Yeah.
Evan, are you,
That's not
are you
bad.
good?
I think Evan disappeared.
Did you just leave?
Well, anyway, okay.
Raven, don't look at me judgingly.
Raven, look at Red judgingly.
Yeah. But also while I'm at Red, I will also reward you 3 bonus points as well. Spend them however you wish, because yeah, you're playing your character quite well.
I'll do that all at the end.
Yeah. Just make sure to write it down, because I'm not gonna keep track for you. If you don't remember, you
Me
don't
opening
remember.
notepad right now.
I'm putting. Should be
Yay,
there.
points.
I'm putting that there so I don't forget.
Right.
Man, I'm liking it so far. Also, when I went to go get water, I thought of a fun character quirk that y'all will figure out.
Also, those points
think
don't
you could
have
already-
to just be applied to your attributes; they can also be applied to your powers as well.
Oh, cool.
So those points are like you freely spend it on whatever you wish. It could be your stats, it could be your powers. Just keep in mind
Okay.
that if your powers aren't within your power level, you're gonna have issues. So
Got it.
just keep that
I
in
can
mind.
check my power level to make
I know
sure I don't
Evans
accidentally
is
do that.
actually pretty solid. Evans is solid, but his powers aren't very strong. So
What's my
Not
power
well.
level
Yeah.
again? Or would I see my power level again?
I think it's
uh,
under the character sheet, no?
or let
Oh,
me-
power level. There it is.
Yeah.
The super speed times 6, 3. Okay. 12. I forgot I have a 12 in telekinesis.
Wait, did we not list our power levels somewhere? Like our max power level. Right?
I think it was like called strain. Remember, I don't think it was called power level.
Oh yeah, strain limit.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what it's
back.
called.
Yeah, okay. I can't upgrade light very much. Then I have a 10 in light.
Yeah. Anyway. Are
Wait,
we
how do
good
you
now?
raise your strain limit then?
Oh, so
Using the
remember your strain
person
limit
stat.
is the balance between which I forget which 2 stats. Control F.
Was it strength and... Wait, I don't remember.
Hold on, I can find it.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
Uh, 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 uh,
Um, here we go. Strain. Well, you can bump your power. There's strain limit. Yeah. This is your example.
I think is it your lowest?
I remember it was 2 specific stats.
Yeah, just like your HP. If I'm
Well, I can probably figure it out based on my character strength.
Math.
Yeah, because I know it's your strength and I need to open up one of your character sheets so I can just remember the stats.
Well,
I'm
because
talking
I
about.
have
Banana, I'm talking
15 instinct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it the average between 2 stats?
yeah, I think it's the average.
I
Like,
think we
I know
chose
strength
the
and
two.
yes, I do remember. Yeah, you chose the two you were gonna knew for a fact you were gonna
What
level
is
up the
the most?
most, and those were your that was your limit.
I think
and
that was instinct and lunacy.
okay, yeah,
Um,
and I know strength and instinct is the how you calculate your HP.
I think minus coordination and intelligence.
I don't know. Write that down. Make sure you have that right.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just gonna put that right next to the strain limit.
Evan, you hear that?
The what?
Remember that your strain limit is the like combination of your or the average, I think, of your two chosen stats. So whichever stats you knew you're gonna level up the most. So let me see what you're.
Okay, so if strain is lower than like one of your power things, then you would
He's-
be hurt by using power.
Yeah, you start experiencing issues with using your power. There's a whole thing
God.
for that, but right now none of you have to worry about it. So
Oh.
I'm not gonna go too.
Wow,
deep
wow,
into
wow,
that.
wow.
Everyone here now?
Yep.
Evan?
Yee.
Okay. So where I left off, yeah, you saw there are 3 people in the living room at the moment, and you can hear like shuffling around in one of the hallways upstairs. The 3 people you see here, let me grab their photos. I can't have to screenshot because fuck you.
You have to right click and copy image. To
What do you think I am doing?
That's weird sometimes.
Can I just do this for this one? Nope, that's just Diana. Well, yep, I have to snip them. Fine. Not the end of the world. But yeah, you'll
Hi, chat.
see someone who matches Banana's happy face. She has black hair, or black hair, red, like end, like she dyed the ends of her hair red. She seems to have a natural resting bitch face, much like Banana. But she seems to be like having a friendly conversation with this person, who you can see even mid-conversation is like telling a story while manipulating her body, like constantly changing forms. Like you've seen it go solid, like into like a weird solid to a liquid to a gas, all in one conversation. And in the kitchen, looks like someone is looking through like what you have in terms of food, which right now is not a lot. A lady with green hair right there. And then, as I said, you hear someone rummaging around like upstairs.
Hey.
So as Diana like opens up the door, she just like shouts across the room, "Hey girls, guess what? We got the 3 other guys." Or wait, are all of you guys?
Not quite.
Yeah.
My parents told me about pronouns. Sorry.
I go by they them, but close enough.
Okay, we got our 3 new dorm mates. She's like I don't know, awkwardly trying to ignore her
profusely.
mistake. Anyway, like she acknowledges it,
It's
she
okay, it's okay.
feels bad about it, and so she's just trying to like not think about that anyway. But you could tell like she did not mean anything bad by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we got our 3 new dorm mates. Haven't had much talk to them yet. I like this one though, as she points to you, Banan. And that's just because, yeah, no, they randomly handed me candy. So I like them.
Wait,
They're my
what?
personal favorite right now. I
Thank
haven't
you.
talked to these two yet, actually.
They're also my favorite. They gave me Werther's.
You got it too? Hell yeah. Fist
Yeah,
bump. She's
I
like
love
fist
Werther's.
bump. She holds out a fist towards
Fist
you.
bump.
By the way, her fist is like almost the
Yeah,
size of
fist
your
bump.
face.
Wow,
Um,
you guys would have fucked my
Yay.
grandma. Well, hang on, but she
Yeah.
liked it really.
Yeah, those things are awesome. You cannot go wrong with them. I don't know the name of
Every
them, but they taste
every
great.
grandparent has to have a bowl of them.
Yeah, no, I have
Like
a, I have a
mom.
And
stash.
by the way, at
I'm-
this, like the mention of candy, you see the purple-haired one that was like changing her form, like suddenly glide up into a gaseous form, hop over the couch, become solid again, and like get in your face, Banana, holding out her hands like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I have one?"
I dropped like 3 of the old lady candies, like different kinds. It's like the strawberry ones as well.
Her
Ooh,
eyes,
strawberry
Oh, strawberry
bonbon.
bonbons!
yeah, her eyes like light up, and like you can almost see tears, but you can't tell if they're tears forming or if that's her power being her power. She is very, very expressive with her body. But she looks so happy. Oh my god, thank you! And she just starts eating all 3 of them. Meanwhile, way in the back, you're getting a look from the green-haired lady. Like, she's not against it, but she's definitely eyeing all 3 up. And I think trying to like assess your body
wave.
language a bit. She kind of just, like the little finger wave. She does that.
Yeah.
From the kitchen. So the one right in your face,
A
man,
finger
introduces
wave?
herself as Ilara. Hi, I'm Ilara. I can shape my body in like all these different forms. As she just like, without you even asking, suddenly goes from a solid to a liquid to a gas, all in like one motion. And yeah,
I'm just amazed.
it's just, well, it's a little disappointing that you didn't make a reaction at all. But
You mind if I ask a question there?
I'll give her another
go for
candy.
well, she looks happy at that.
So, is it like harder to control when you just have food, or like, because how do you make sure that the food doesn't like just go away?
I've never actually thought about it. I do it.
And also,
as
due
you
to the
bring up
fact
this
that a lot of
question,
your body is already liquid, how does that affect like the things that are already liquid in your body?
she gives you the most blank smile. Like all of this is going through one ear out the other. And she just
Can you
nods.
turn into plant?
I
What
can
about mud?
mimic.
What is your obsession with the mud?
I guess.
It's nutrient. Good
She
for
thinks
plants.
about it, and yeah, she kind of starts turning into mud, but mud kind of gets on the floor then, so she stops.
Can I,
Then
like,
she
clean up
suddenly
the mud off the floor into a pot.
she'll give you a bit of a look for that one. A little bit of a look.
That one seems to have an obsession with plants. I'm not. It's weird.
Well, to
It
each
makes
their own.
sense, but it's also a bit of an obsession.
Okay,
Does this count as blood? Is this blood? What is this?
I choose not to think
Why
about
would
it.
you- If you don't know what it is, why would you scoop it into a pot?
To put a plant in it to see what happens.
I-
How else do you learn?
I am. I'm open to trying things. I am gonna have to ask permission next time. That still was me. Smile the entire time, by the way.
It was on the floor.
Okay, still part of me though.
I'm like side glancing like at his character, like
I think we'll be friends. Maybe. I she like
You're a trusting one, aren't you?
yeah. Meanwhile, in this entire time, also in the background, the lady with red-tipped hair, has been eyeing Evan, also picking up the mud. She's got a bit of a face to that. She's also judging that a little bit.
I wave. Hi.
I
I'm
mean,
Percival.
she shakes her head a little bit, and there's like a sort of smile, as much of a smile as a resting bitch face is gonna allow. on her face as she waves a bit. Hello. My name's what's my name again? My name's Mira.
She forgot.
Look, what do you want from me? I have ADHD.
Wait, that's incredibly funny. Actually, just make a point.
Well, you know what? Yeah, there you go. My name's Mira. Now, did you scoop up her mud?
Yeah, for plants.
Okay.
What-
Okay,
What's wrong
so
with that?
I've got to ask, are you going to garden for us? I do like flowers.
I would like to grow plants. Do you like a specific kind of plant?
Lilies, if you could.
Do you have any other kind of plant that you like too?
I do like lavender. It's good for tea.
Are lilies poisonous?
I don't
I believe
know.
that depends on the type of lily.
I can't say I've tried
Yeah.
making tea out of it. I mainly do lavender for that.
I wonder what they could do together.
Wait, I hear gardening. And I turn my head and just say onion to Evan,
Onion? I can grow
Onion.
onions.
and I hand Evan another candy.
Yay!
May I have one?
Yeah, and I hand like a handful because I don't know where they're coming from.
You can make a very nice dandelion tea if you grow enough of those dandelions that I
So-
gave you.
Do you have a power related to where are you getting those from, if I may ask?
My backpack. I have a lot. I will let you know. Majority of this is just candy.
Did you have the rest of your stuff sent over? Why would you?
I have a few things. I need to go shopping.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you. What are your names, by the way? I don't think I caught them.
I'm Elias. Elias Chase.
Well, nice
Hi,
to meet
I'm
you,
Telly.
Alex. Nice to meet you, Telly, and you too, Percival. That over there in the kitchen is shit. What's her name? Ava. You know what? This is just a character thing now. Yeah, that's Ava.
She forgot.
She doesn't talk much. She seemed a little. She like kind of like covers her mouth. She seemed a little shy. But she's good people. She's been nice so far. Upstairs, Matthew's up there. Actually, Diana, could you go get him? He probably should meet whoever his roommate's gonna be. I think it was you, Elias. Elias was on his door.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Diana like runs up the stairs, shouting, "Matthew! Matthew! Hey! Hey! Your roommate's here!"
Wait, are you implying that we're sharing rooms?
Yeah. Everyone here shares rooms. It'd be a little
Yay,
hard for
friends!
the houses to have 8 rooms to them, 8 bedrooms. So yeah, there's 4 bedrooms. Everyone shares a room.
Should be
I'm
fine.
pretty sure. Yeah, I think your names are on the same door. So
Oh wait.
Yay, we get to be friends!
What was the green hairs lady
That
name?
should be
Yeah,
fine.
Ava.
yeah.
Can I just go up to her, give her a piece of candy and thumbs up, and then walk away?
She'll take
I'm
it,
glad
not
we get to
fully
be-
make eye contact, but she gives you a thumbs up.
Okay.
And you hear like a crash go on upstairs almost, and a groan as you see someone kind of get dragged down the stairs. This person's not short, but compared to Diana, he doesn't look that big. He's like 6'3", something like that. Diana is like sitting at 7 foot, towering over him, just dragging him down the stairs almost.
Why is Diana a literal giant?
Well, I mean, you don't know her powers now, do you? Why is that what you're judging? You see a man made of mud, but you're questioning the lady that's tall.
The man made of mud is so useful, though.
Is she not useful? Wow.
I
Wow.
didn't say that. I'm just being
Can't
I
say
said
that about
immediate use for the mud man.
You cannot say that about women.
No.
Robert will take offense. Anyway, yeah, no, you see, like, the guy with the white hair is, like, groaning. Oh, here, let me get his photo out for you.
Can we change your nicknames on the server to the character names so I can see them easier?
Sure.
Go for it. I don't care. It'll also be easier for me, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, so as you come downstairs and he gets up, he doesn't look the happiest at the moment. What a shocker. Here he is. Yeah, he's dressed up in like what you can assume is his casual outfit. He looks up and it's like, so is like one of you guys my roommate? Who here is Elias?
I am.
Why is everybody that we know an anime character?
Because that's
Don't
the art
got it.
style I'm choosing. Fuck you.
Okay.
Easy to find characters.
That's
that
a
are
lot
more
easier
out
to
there
find
than
anime art style than
Yeah.
AI realistic, whatever.
Oh, AI art hurts me sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not going through that hellscape. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Elias. He like holds out his hand to shake.
I shake it. Slip a candy.
He looks confused, but kind of just like puts it in his jacket pocket. Not eating it immediately.
You
It
have to
looks
run
like
out
he
of
might
food.
save it for later, or who knows what. But it's like, okay. Well, nice to meet you guys. Who are you two? What are your names?
I'm Percival.
Well,
Hey there, I'm Telly.
well, nice to meet you too. First of all, I gotta ask, are you carrying plant pots?
Yes. Some of them have mud in it. I'm gonna grow some plants.
Is that a dandelion?
Yes. I get. It's for Elias. I give it to Elias.
Oh. Why are you growing a weed?
Dandelion's not a weed.
I-
It's a plant.
Okay.
Anything can be a weed.
Oh.
A weed is just a plant that you don't want somewhere. The dandelion can make an amazing tea.
Okay.
Plants are plants.
He's just like at a loss for words. He was not ready for that. But he like he takes a look at. You can see him kind of like noticeably glance towards your tags. You don't know exactly what for, but you can see actually on his tag. That's like in one of his jacket pockets. You can see a skull on his tag. And yeah, he's glancing at your tag, seeing who's got who. But he actually notices that Elias has a skull tag, and it's like, oh, former villain, eh?
I guess.
Okay,
Let's just call it that.
crime. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know how else you have gotten that skull.
I'm visibly like staring.
No, yeah, it is. Oh, it was kind of illegal. Well, actually, still
Matthew's
is.
gonna catch your staring and like stop the conversation. He's like,
Criminal's just like a weed.
he's giving you a like visible side eye, like right towards you, Telly. Like Matthew's giving a full on side eye at your looks, and like kind of drops the conversation immediately.
I would like to join in for the fun of it. Stare at Tilly.
Okay.
Everyone just starts staring.
Just start staring
yeah.
at Tilly.
I mean, noticing this, Alara would also probably just start staring for funsies because she likes to join in. Diana, not knowing what's going on, is also going to stare at Telly, assuming he said something. Don't worry, Ava's mate will looking everywhere but at your eyes. And Mira's just confused why the hell you all started staring at Tilly or Telly. What are you all doing? Why are you?
Well, isn't this just like private school?
Of course you would.
And in the middle of staring, you hear like a behind you guys. As you turn around, a older looking fellow, has got like bluish gray hair, well built, comes up behind you. It's like, Ari says, "Hello,
Dad?
No, no."
Wait, what?
Who are you? I said an older looking fellow, bluish gray hair, decently well built. Evan's response is dad.
No, Evan did not say dad.
I did. I said dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard something different.
Did you hear
Damn.
Flip or what? Like,
I just needed to know how they would respond.
I can. I'm the dorm master for this house, so if that's what you want to call
Does
me,
that
I
make
mean,
you our dad?
if that's what you want to call me, go for it. Okay.
No, you don't look like my dad.
Why did you ask?
I don't know. It's the way you introduced yourself.
I cleared my throat.
Reminded me of
Is that how your dad introduces himself?
I don't know.
Don't worry, we've got great therapy courses if you need them. We can talk later. Anyway, I'm here to give
Well,
you
you're
your
my
tour and make sure everyone's getting settled in. I see the last of the arrivals have shown up. Nice to meet you, Elias, Parsifal, and Telly. And he kind of gives you all
Nobody
a
else.
slight handshake.
I slip a candy again.
Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
that's
too.
my job.
I glare at him. Like challenge accepted.
Oh, are you make a roll? Nah, we're having a glare off. Make a roll.
Okay, what do I roll?
Just give me a flat D100. Do you have
How do I do
anything
that again?
intimidation?
Let me.
Did you specialize in anything like that?
It's actually a detriment.
Okay, so you're gonna add. What is it at right now?
3.
That's
So
negative
detriment-
15.
So yeah, you're gonna roll D100 and negative 15. He's gonna roll.
Wait, how do what do
So
I
slash
type in?
R
Minus
space, and then
One
You're gonna do-
D100 minus 15.
yeah.
Is there a space between the minus and the 15, or?
No,
It doesn't
you
matter.
just you just have to do a plus and then yeah. Okay, and
Damn!
Dang. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm being.
this man is a whole
Jesus!
way you shrink. You do not win the glare up. For the first time, everyone else sees his
Yes, you got beaten down.
Elias's bitch face melt a bit. You're not winning.
Sobbing, weeping, crying.
Damn!
He's tears above you in this. He has mastered the glare. Don't worry. Don't challenge him. He hands out the candy apparently. Anyway, yeah. So I might have a conversation with you later too. No, I'm here to give you the tour. It's not too far of a walk. We'll be ending in the stadium where the headmaster will be giving his speech to all the first years. If everyone's ready, I'd honestly like to start the tour now. Any complaints? Everyone here?
Nah, I'm good.
Evan, are you here?
I'm back.
Hey, you're
Like,
here. Yeah, yes, you are back, Parsifal. Yes, you are. Yeah. So, follow me then. And he's just starts walking down the street. While he's giving the tour, he does actually hand you guys maps of the island.
Yay!
You'll see the first place you are going to is the medical center. As yeah, so the first place we are heading is the medical center. As you know, as aspiring superheroes, I feel it is important that you know where to get patched up. The medical
love
center
magic.
is actually run by one of the best healing superheroes around, but she's retired. It's been a while for her.
Huh.
Don't ask me what her name is. I haven't thought of that yet.
What's her name?
Shh. Do you need to get the look too?
No.
That's what I thought. But no, we have state-of-the-art medical technology. If any of you get injured, just come on over there. If not, there is an emergency call line specifically for this island. So if you call it, they'll get you. Don't worry. Injuries unfortunately do happen. We are a superhero school. As much as we try to encourage safety, you do fight each other. Some people accidents happen. It's part of our school. So yeah, he takes you to the medical center, which it looks like a generic hospital. It doesn't too fancy about it. You meet a couple of staff members. You say hi to a couple people. Before we move on, is there anything you'd want to do at the medical center?
Oh, I've just been trying to pay attention to the 3 girls that I didn't see the sign on, whether or not Star, Spade.
Which
Gold.
girl? Oh,
Red, purple, green.
Okay.
I want to look around and see the stuff. Is there
Well,
any
that's-
other doors out?
Seen everyone else's, but
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that's something I can tell you right now. You would have noticed it pretty quick.
yeah.
Ava, green-haired one, is a skull student. Alara is a spade. She's the one that switches forms. And Mira is also a spade.
Okay, so the other pair of spades got it.
2 spades and a skull. So your dorm has 3 skulls, 3 spades, and 2 stars. But yeah, is there anything you guys need to do at the medical center? Anything your characters
No,
want
not
to need?
particularly.
I
No?
want to look around at the equipment, and is there any healers walking about?
There are many nurses. You can assume that they have a way of helping.
Is there anywhere I could buy like a medical supply?
Medical supplies. I mean, they can be requested here. We do also have a recreational area for students that contains like shopping areas, pharmacies, etc. So if there's something more personal you want to get, you can request it here. Everything at your basic pharmacies also in the like recreational like towns. Like it's not like a town, but this island does have a like shopping center essentially.
I got it. I'll worry about it later
Buy
then.
the drugs from the.
Oh, I'm just curious. Do you guys have any services for like people that might have like mental conditions or anything?
Yes, we do have. Yeah, no, this place is actually also where you go for that. Therapy is free. Everything here is free. Your medical expenses are all covered. You don't need to worry about that. If you guys have any issues mentally, just come here.
How many people actually use the therapy?
A decent number. Some people are. So if the school believes you've experienced something traumatic in like battle, because you will learn that eventually you will be going out into the city and doing hero work. If the school believes you experienced something traumatic enough, you may be like required to do a couple of weeks of therapy. But I can't really disclose how many people willingly go, but I will say a fair number. There is no shame here. We do dangerous work. We all.
That's good to know.
It's not like some countries where doctors just can't get therapy. We encourage you to. If you see messed up stuff, I mean, talk about it. This is also why we actually have the dorm system set up, so that way you can, interact with your fellow students. Have a way, someone you can communicate to is always available. So moving on from that, you actually, he does lead you to the shopping center. It's a really nice place. Like it's got a little bit of everything into it. This is a college town, so there is actually a bar, a couple bars actually. There are places to eat, places to shop. Pretty much, if you can think of it, it's probably here. Yes.
Okay, sorry, your mic was slowly starting to go up.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you can think of it, it's probably here. Is there any like specific stores you guys want to see if this here? Look at real quick while we're in the area.
Are we in the town area or
Yeah, we're in the
just
shopping
around?
area.
Okay. Candy store.
Okay.
Just doing a little bit of stocking up.
Okay.
Is there a botanist?
Yes, there would be a gardening supply store.
Yay! I'm getting tons of.
There'll be it has like all of your outdoor stuff, tools as well. Kind of like a Home
Yeah, I'm gonna
Depot.
get a decent few clay pots and some that hang on the ceiling. I need decorations for my room, and I probably wouldn't be able to bring too many clay pots on a bus.
Okay. Anything you want here, Red?
Oh, you can just hear my character kind of muttering to themselves. Never remembered. There's not gonna be the ones I'm used to. This is the plan.
Okay.
It's not gonna be any of the items.
Okay, they sound fine. I'm gonna go buy pots.
Yeah. So after you guys buy your stuff, I'm not gonna really, unless you really want me to describe it. I'm assuming you're just gonna buy your shit.
Nah.
I'm buying terracotta pots. That needs to
Yeah.
be described in detail.
Oh yeah. Okay. No.
Sourced
Yeah. Okay.
directly
No.
from the
Okay.
person.
So you go to the pottery store. It is this building covered in plants.
Oh,
Like,
no.
and the
Okay.
person inside is actually got green skin, wearing a beanie, very friendly face on them. They may be smoking weed. It's hard to tell. But
Yes.
but no, like you come in here, it just feels the essence of cozy. You feel immediately at home here. It's got pretty much every plant you can need. If not, trust me, the guy will hook you up.
I wonder if they have like a cafe in there, because that sounds like the perfect
Well,
place for that cafe.
I'm gonna go in, say hi. Hello, my name's Percival. How's it going? I have some plant powers and healing, so I'm gonna be here often. Good to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you, dude. And it's like he holds out like a hand. You can't tell if he's made of plant or not. It's
Yeah,
really-
shake his hand.
yeah, you shake his hand. It feels a lot like plant, but he doesn't act like plant. So I'll let your mind do with that. Do what you will with that. That's like,
Yeah, I'm
well,
gonna buy-
dude. I mean, I look forward to seeing you then.
Yeah, I'll be here a lot, testing powers and whatnot, and
Oh, you got
if any
plant control?
case, yeah, plant control and healing. I've been working on.
Oh, dude, you're going to
I've
show
had-
me some of your experiments.
Yeah, I've had plans and whatnot for creating the mixes.
Yeah, no, I too actually experiment with plants. As you, by the way, you see this guy come out of the background. You see him. He looks human. So he looks identical to the plant man in front of you. And as he speaks, you see the guy is speaking. And then you realize that you have been talking to a plant he's been controlling.
That is so fucking cool.
Oh, thanks, dude.
How do you do that?
A lot of practice. I actually used to be a student here, but I decided the hero life wasn't quite for me, so I got a job here instead. Students have opportunities to, work here after, they've been here for a bit.
So wait, what was your name again?
You can call me Sammy.
Writing that down.
I saw an opportunity, I had to take it. Here, let me write down Sammy as well.
Well, I hope that we can work together, and maybe I can learn some from you, Sammy, because I would love to get better at plant control. Do you have any sort of healing ability, or do you?
Nah, unfortunately, I don't have any form of healing. The best I can do is use plants to sort of stitch up wounds. I can only basically do basic first aid using plants. But no, I'd be willing to train with you.
Yeah.
Show you a little bit. Maybe in exchange though, could you help me out around the shop a bit?
Sure.
You may not be able to join a club though. I'm just saying. But I mean, if you're willing to not join a club, I pay you. It's something.
I'll have to decide on that. I have to look at the clubs.
Tell you what, come by here after orientation. You see all the clubs, and let me know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go around buy the pots that I wanted and some bags of seeds, some general flowers, some the lilies and the lavender that one person mentioned. I'm also gonna buy that.
Okay.
As well as onion, if they have that. I assume
They
do.
have onions, yes. There are onions. You want to grow onions?
Well, Banan said onion.
Well, there you go.
Or
I mean,
Elias
they
said
want onion, or that they don't like onion.
All they said was onion. I'm gonna give them onion.
Well, yeah. So you guys are just waiting, and you just see Parsival come back with bags of stuff.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Your dorm father wasn't quite expecting this level of shopping, but he lets you drop it off back at the house before they continue the tour. So next place he actually starts taking you to is the cafeteria, a giant mess hall. It's got the mess hall has free food. This is where you go for if you don't want to go out and buy nicer food. You can go here for free served food. It's not horrible. It's it's mid. It's enough to not make you want to kill yourself with how bad it is. It doesn't have the mysterious chicken that's pink. But it's like if you go, not calling anything out, but if you go to like a cafe or something, they're definitely gonna have better food, but you will have to pay.
So not school food, but definitely better.
Yes.
Well, if it's not school food, it's gonna be
It's
better
bet-
than school
it's-
food. School food is the bottom.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, works for me.
Not school food, but not restaurant quality.
Yeah. Is there, you want to do anything at the cafeteria?
Not particularly.
Okay. I don't know. I'm giving you an opportunity. To the
Other
library.
than looking around for powers.
You don't. You see some people like
Actually,
floating
wait.
around some burgers.
I want a
in the back.
soda.
If I see the mud mannequin.
No, you don't see the mud man again.
Oh.
Aw.
I want a soda.
Okay. Yeah. You can go get a soda.
That's just it. I went and got a soda.
Okay.
Yeah, that much sugar is bad for your body.
There's a lot of worse things that are bad for my body.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I don't think sugar's gonna do much. It'll be fine.
It will eventually.
Well, we'll see.
Telling people what to drink is also bad for your health.
No, it's giving advice.
That can be bad for your health.
If you're
I'd have
trying
to
to threaten
agree
me,
with
that won't work.
It can be pretty bad for your health, depending on who you tell it to.
Are you guys done bickering? Your dorm father's just
Yeah.
like, everyone's just watching this, kind of waiting for you to, so we can move on.
I don't know. I have my soda. I'm content.
Okay. Yeah, to the library. The library holds pretty much everything you'll need for your. It holds all of your course books. Plus, it's got a extremely wide selection of like books from across the world. Like this is a school that houses people from across the globe. So this library's got a lot of books in it. If there's something that interests you, it's a good chance they have it. If not, you can actually talk to the head librarian and ask about getting one personally, like sent over.
Yippee!
They're here to support you in your hero career.
Where would I find Sistal Ox world history?
Well, we actually have a whole section for that. And he points to like, so the library split up into three big corridors. One you can actually tell is for like base Earth, and then the two separate dimensions. So it's got, when I mean it's got stuff for everything, like nearly anything you can think of, I mean it. It's got literature from Earth and the two other dimensions.
I kind of like dart off and grab a book from the history shelf and kind of just tuck into a corner, and when I come back, the book isn't there anymore.
Okay. Everyone's gonna give you a slight
No
side eye,
eating
but
books.
I lost it.
behind the corner?
Sounds legit.
dorm father.
Let's go.
Your dorm father's like glancing a little bit. It's like, you lost behind the corner?
I don't know what to tell you. I tripped and I couldn't find it.
Roll a D100.
Deception. My deception
Like-
check.
Roll a D100, like,
This is deception,
no.
right?
yes.
I have a deception of 4. Hold on.
Okay.
And also charm of 7, so it's gonna be a benefit of 3. So it's gonna be 3 plus. So 23.
Let's see what you have to be here.
What? Oh, I typed it wrong, I think.
Yeah, there was something that popped up. Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
Hmm.
Oh.
He doesn't say anything to you, but he's giving you a knowing look. He's he's not gonna bother. It's not the biggest deal, but he's gonna give you a look like he knows, but he's not gonna put up a fight with it right now.
I'm not paid enough for this.
As we're kind of walking away, can I do like? Would it be possible for me to kind of like project an illusion that's specifically like words to someone?
What do you mean, like auditory, visual?
Like visual, like words.
So put text in front of
I
the
don't
screen?
think I'm great with auditory yet. Yeah,
Text-
pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily do that. If you want to do it discreetly, you have to roll for that. But if you just want to do it, do it.
It is discreetly. It is specifically towards the head.
Okay. Well, if you're trying to do it discreetly, do a D100. It'll be like, you have to beat a 30.
What would I use on that? Because I have a power illusion specialty of 4. Because of my lunacy stat that I put it into.
I mean, that is.
So that'd be a plus
You're
3?
not really You're not rolling to do the power. You're rolling to do it discreetly. That's the discreet part.
Would I
that-
add anything with
No.
that, or
Yeah, you're just seeing if you can do it without people like noticing. You can easily do it with your power. Yeah, no one notices, except for whoever you're putting.
good? Goddamn!
Yeah, whoever you shove it in their face will notice, but no one else notices you do it.
All right, I'm gonna message you. What's
Putting it
up?
under their eyelids.
The floaters take shape into words.
You manage to like just imprint it into their eyes.
That's the message I see.
And you did this to who? The Dorm Father?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that shot me a lot.
As he doesn't even react to you doing it. But you can assume he saw it.
Yay!
The next place he is taking you to is the I mean, he's just going to show you the base class buildings. There's not much to see here. It's where you're going to go for classes. Your classes will be more assigned after the assembly. And the last place he takes you to before the what is it called? Before he takes you to auditorium, that's the word. It's the training grounds, where he will be showing you the school's state-of-the-art training grounds. So, this is the training grounds. Trust me when I say, this place will house any of your powers. It's been through the ringer time and time again. Not many people have been able to break it. If you break it, though, you do get to put your name on a wall. And he like points to the wall that has like 13 names on it.
What do you mean break it?
So this place is designed to take powers, like take a hit from powers. There have been a couple students that, despite this, have managed to make holes and other issues within the building. It's not easy. I would ask you to not try to do it, but your name will go on a board if you manage.
What qualifies as break?
The room either becomes not functional anymore because it is high tech. There are holes in it, and pretty much any noticeable damage to the walls and floor.
Okay, if you don't
Well,
want
I don't
to do it,
think
why
I
would we
should
get
cause any of
flagged?
those.
Because it's funny. This is the old guy's
I
reaction.
totally won't try
Fair
ever
enough.
at any point to get that plaque.
He like leans down, whispers to you, "I got the high score.
What?
I got the high score." Only you hear this. Which also makes you question, what the hell is his power?
What is the high score in this regard is my question.
That's for you to figure out. He gets
Shattered.
no context.
Utterly gone.
Actually, while we're here, do any of you want to give one of the rooms take a room for a spin?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
What is the design of the room? I would like to ask. Like, how's
So
it
right now
set up?
you're in a lobby type setting, but you can see like multiple hallways. One hallway is very much so for recreational use, for your own time. Another hallway is for class purposes, where a teacher can book it out for their class. he'll be taking you to one of the recreational rooms. Think of it like when you enter the room, it's like a giant metal cube, and there's a panel on the back wall where you can kind of like customize the room to your like preferred likings. And yeah, you can assume that it has whatever the hell your power needs. If it needs dirt, trust me, dirt will show up in there. No, you cannot guard it in there.
It's not real.
No, the dirt's real, but they're not going to let you guard it.
Okay, correction. It's not persistent.
Yeah. If someone changes the setting, your dirt's
So, what are the walls and ceiling of the place like?
gone. They are made out of a very strong metal. You can't quite tell just by looking at it. You can ask if you want.
Is it just like a sheer sheet? Is there any sort of imperfections, scratches,
No
etc.?
imperfections. It is flawless. So who wants to volunteer? He goes back and turns around.
I will.
Okay, we got Elias, Telly, I see Diana. Okay, you know what? You three. Who wants to go first?
I'm not really
I'm fine
sure
with
that
whatever.
mine's gonna do anything. But...
Got it. Telly, you go first, since no one wants, man up and pick.
Okay. So
Is there
Is
any specific
I-
setting you want?
I'm not really sure how I could even technically practice with this power. But I guess if at all possible, some sort of I guess like I don't know, is there any sort of like preset building structure?
Yeah, we got a building. He goes to the panel, and you see him pushes a couple buttons. And in the middle of the like floor, you see like it's almost as if the building itself is like actively creating it from the ground up. Like it's 3D printing it from the ground up. But you can tell it's using material from the floor to do it. It's yeah. Strange science bullshit. A building does show up though.
That might work.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, which power, what power would you like to test out?
So I kind of try to focus on the structural part of the building, and I'm gonna try to use my like the wither of time control.
Oh. Okay, let me quickly.
Like trying.
So you wanna start withering it? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can do it. Is
Technically,
there?
it should be a level 50 damage. I don't know how that functions completely, but
Well, with the building itself, you're not gonna see damage, but you will see the. So, how big of an area are you trying to do?
specifically like the things holding it up at the bottom.
Okay. You cannot get all of them at once, but if you want to single them out one at a time, you can. Is that what you want to do?
Sure, like a wall or something like that.
Okay.
Like a.
I mean,
wall-
yeah, so-
or a wall.
Everyone. So, okay. Elias and Parsival, you see Telly. Like, is there any motion you try doing when you're doing this power, or you just stare at?
I kind of like motion with my hand, kind of like a clock, like fast forwarding.
Okay. Yeah, so you see Telly, like, reach out their hand, like, as if they were holding something, and, like, twist it, like, clockwise. And as you see that, the part of the building their hand is facing starts actually, like, eroding over time. Like, you start seeing cracks form, and it starts turning to dust and crumble until there's nothing there. And you see them do this to
Oh.
all the structural supports until the building itself just collapses.
Okay, and can I do one last thing?
Go for it.
I'm going to try to reverse it.
Okay, now this one you will have to roll. That's definitely outside your scope at the moment.
I know that's outside. I want to try.
I mean, I encourage you to try. Let me take a look.
Because technically there is a decelerate and accelerate, and I can also see into future acts, so it's a little outside of the scope. But
I'll allow it.
But since this happened within 10 minutes,
your F class. This is gonna be a high roll for you.
okay, let me get all of my roll here.
Yeah, let me get your roll right. Let me think about how I want.
Would I base it off of the roll of the power?
Yeah, the level of the power is gonna be because it's based on power
Currently
level.
5. I don't. But that's because it's extremely hard to power up. I don't
Let me
know
look up
how
your
that affects the...
time manipulation. I do like where your mind's going, though. So, range, yeah. Okay. So you're trying to push yourself. You're gonna be straining your power, probably.
I know.
So let me go now. Take.
I mean, this power inherently fatigues me.
Yeah, let me glance at the strain then. Okay. So, I'm gonna need you to roll, and I'm gonna say that this is I'm gonna say this is like an A-class action you're trying to do here with your power. Rewinding an entire building. Like, you're trying to turn back time on the entire building. So, first you have to make the roll. Regardless, you are going to take strain damage, whether you succeed or fail from just the attempt. And so strain damage is 5% per class above you. So you're F. So it goes D, C, B, A. That's 4. So you're going to take 20% of your... let me see. You take 20% of your stamina as damage trying to do this. And then... Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Then on top of that, I'm gonna need you to roll a D100 and beat an 80.
I don't think so.
Because you are an F class. F class is like a guy off the street trying to rewind time on an entire building that collapsed. So...
Am I not able to add anything here? Or...
No. I don't think there's an adding.
No, not the power level? No, yeah. Alright. Dang.
So,
not even my favorite number. So close.
You wait. So, okay. You see Parsival hold out his hand again, and this time you see his body tense as he's trying to rewind counterclockwise. You start seeing pieces move. They move quite a bit, and you hear him start grunting. Like, grunting to a point where you see, like, blood coming out of his nose, but the building is slowly rewinding until he can't. He lets go, and some parts are rewound. He got a good bit of it, but he could not get the structure back up and standing. And so there are some completed pieces, but it collapses back down.
Wait, will I faint?
No, you won't faint, but
okay,
you need to take a breather. Like,
Ow.
Your body, you have to take a seat.
What's he over there?
Okay.
Well, that was a show.
So, the Dwarf Father looks at everyone else and says, so while we encourage you to push your limits, do be careful to not overstrain yourself. Now, I know I said we'll help you with your injuries, but don't purposely try killing yourself with your power. Did you know your limits beforehand?
I didn't think about rewinding.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you to be more careful. And he cleans up the room, presses a button, the room gets reset. Elias, you next. What do you want to?
Hey, cool.
What do you want to play with?
I want a circular track.
A circular track. Okay. So yeah, he sets up a. He doesn't have. Okay, he sets up a circular track. Now, are you going to be running on this track? He
Yeah.
asks. Okay, but do you want a circular track or a treadmill that can keep up?
Let's go treadmill.
Okay. So what he ends up doing is he pushes out a button. Now this treadmill is about the width of a car and is significantly longer than one. This is a long ass treadmill. And a screen actually a big screen pops up above it showing miles per hour. And so when you enter the treadmill and you start running, what's your power level? What's your top speed?
Let me look at my sheet. So, times 6 power. Wait. Let me read the notes about the super speed. Your speed. Why is my Google Docs being weird? Your speed becomes equal to range less power, and you can. Okay, that's not. Oh, range is 5 times personal PL, and the PL4 is 6.
Okay, so 5 times.
I don't know how that translates to miles per hour.
I'm gonna say your range is gonna be the rough translation on that. So 5 times 6, 30. So you're running 30 miles an hour, just like right off the bat, right there.
Wait.
Well, I feel
you
like.
mentioned healing.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
No, wait, movement speed. So that's just every character knows supposed to look up. Oh, is there really nothing else for it? Oh,
Oh.
I'm sure that they could try to push it.
Yeah. So yeah, right now your speed at the moment is 30 miles an hour, which I mean for a human, especially an F-grade human, that's fast. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try pushing a bit, but not excessively.
Okay. How much do you want to try pushing it? Depending on how much, I won't bump it up a class.
I'm just gonna try 5 more miles.
Okay.
Up to 35.
Roll a D100. Beat a 40. Yeah, you managed to bump it up a little bit more. You're starting to supers. Okay, so people, this is a common thing. People with super speed don't typically tire out very easily, but as you're pushing yourself a little bit more, you do notice your breathing does become a little bit labored. Beforehand, it was just like you're breathing normally, but now it's slowly becoming labored as you increase your speed.
Interesting.
Do you want to try pushing it more?
Pushing it to 40. Yeah.
Okay. Do another. Do another. Be another 40 if you can. Yep.
Oh, damn.
You're going 40 miles an hour now.
But
your breathing
miles an hour. You got this, Elliot.
Your breathing is become at a rate where it's like if someone was doing a jog. So this 40 miles an hour right now is a jog for you, basically.
Okay. You know, fuck it. Let's go 50.
Yeah, let's
okay,
go, Elliot.
beat a 50 then.
Evan's character's in the background, like, cheering.
Yeah, I'm a cheerleader in the background. Let's go,
You said I have to beat a 50?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
You are starting to pant a bit as you're going at like not a sprint, but like you are running now. Like this is equivalent to a run for a person, 50 miles an hour.
Nah, I'm gonna call it down there.
Yeah, everyone starts actually clapping for you. Like you got to 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, let's go,
For like a freshman, that's pretty damn good.
Yippee. I'm gonna pop some candies afterwards, but...
Hey, first of all,
drugs. Huh? Hi?
first of all, did you mention the healing ability?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but I wanted to display my power. There's
No, you
healers right
didn't.
over there.
But you didn't even ask to us.
You're not gonna die.
Okay.
You just feel like it. There's a difference.
That's what
I'm
you
a
want to hear your
little
doctor
bit
say.
fatigued.
You're not gonna die, you just feel like it. That's a clip. Manan, be adult and clip that.
Got it.
It's not like I wanted
Okay, Evan, do you want to go next then?
Yeah.
What power do you want to show off?
Could you produce a stone fort outside in a field?
Yeah. He does. It's like a stone wall outside of a field. It's not quite enough for fort, but a hefty sized
That
wall
works.
outside a field.
I lay my hand down on the ground, and with my plant control, I try to see if any of the plants have some sort of purchase on the wall.
Yeah, I would say there's like a couple like vines growing on the wall.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to where those are, sit cross-legged on the ground, and put my hands to where the plants are, and slowly pulse healing. Just a methodical, slow pulse into the cracks of the wall.
Oh. As you do this, you do hear mild crumbling as you start seeing the vines both thicken and get longer as they kind of like, since you're not controlling where the vines are going, they're just like sporadically climbing up the wall, slowly taking over the wall as you do this.
I would like to try to like not force their growth, but encourage their growth toward the inside of the wall.
Yeah, by doing that, is there like a specific point on the wall you want to do that?
The first place that cracks start developing is where I want the roots to start pushing in, and I would like them to go to the center of the wall and push outward, but not crumple the wall. They can hold the pieces together, but push them apart.
Okay, for that, I want you to do a D100, beat a 30.
/R.
It's, you're pushing it a little bit, but you're not like...
100.
Yeah,
63.
okay. Yeah, no, it starts doing that. You're pushing your power a bit by having it hold onto the stone. But you manage to like influence them to go that way.
So from their perspective, they just see the wall kind of like pulsing outward with the bits being held onto by the vine.
Yep. And yeah, and they see like a hole kind of like expand but no like breaking. But the vines are like pulling open a door for you essentially.
I'll continue doing that till there's a walkway, then walk through and try to guide the plants, not to like fix the wall, but just hold the pieces like in a pile where the door was.
Okay. That one you don't have to roll for. Yeah, the plants do guide them, so like they don't retract or anything like that, but they kind of like bend back towards you.
Yeah, they can just drop the pieces back where it was and cover the hole.
Yeah, you could tell there was damage there, but all things considered, since it was just vines dropping rubble, I mean, yeah, you filled in the hole.
Yay! That was my example. That's all I got.
Well, not bad. And the last person was Diana.
Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want, Diana? I want... I want something big I can hit. Like, I mean big. And so...
Giant robot!
I mean, we do have a giant training dummy, so sure. And so a giant training dummy about 16 feet tall emerges. And you just see Diana, 7 feet tall, eye it up with a shit-eating grin as you see her grow. Her body gets bigger.
Oh.
And as it gets bigger, you notice her more demonic features actually, like, seem to, like, become a slightly more demonic. The horns get a little bit longer. She becomes a little bit more monsterish, but she's still very clearly a human as she grows to that monster size. And then what you see is her, she, like, touches the wall of the building, and her arms start, like, hardening as she goes to punch the training dummy. And she just she destroys it. Like, one hit, it's gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
gonna be the first of us to break the room.
no, breaking the training dummy is not breaking the room.
I
train.
know.
I mean, she could. Oh.
My character was going like they're probably gonna be the first to break
Oh.
the room.
And to wrap it up, actually, someone, Matthew, actually shows up. And he, could I get a parkour course, I guess? Like platforms floating in the air, if you could. And
Yay,
so
more
yeah,
power.
platforms start floating in the air. And you guys are looking at him. The second, let's say Elias. The second you look at them, you blink, they're not there anymore. You look around, and you see they're on top of a platform. And he's making full eye contact with you. You blink again, he's gone. On another platform. And as you keep blinking, he keeps switching platforms. Until
Must
you
be so
blink.
confused.
Yeah, until you blink, and suddenly he's not on any of the platforms. And he taps your shoulder behind you.
Wait, which person?
This is Matthew doing it to Elias.
No, to Elliot. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Everyone else actually does clearly see him teleport. Elias, no idea. Like, they have
And, like,
no.
the most bewildered look on my face.
Yeah, so my power is teleportation. I'm able to teleport around. The only issue is the distance I travel, it's as if I were to sprint there. So if I were to teleport
Right.
across the room, it's like if I full sprint across the room. That's how much energy it takes from me.
How does it calculate the speed of things that are in the air?
What do you mean?
Like, you wouldn't be able to physically get up there without the teleportation. How does it calculate
Basically,
the distance to that?
assume I don't know, but my basic experience, it like assumes that if I like there was a ramp I could run up it.
Okay.
Going up vertical surface does seem to be slightly more intensive than like a straight or going down. So I'm assuming it accounts for slightly more physical strain to go up.
Does
But-
being
Sorry,
a
there's
moving
a lot of
vehicle
blood in my
alter it?
nose. I'm gonna go see if I can ask somebody for a quick heal.
Yeah, there's actually like kind of like a first aid station in the training area because accidents happen here. So unless anyone else wants to show off anything else, yeah, that's what you should, yeah, that's everything.
Max, what happens when you're on a moving thing like a
My name's
plane
Matthew.
or like a bus? Matthew.
Yeah, it's just not Max.
Yeah, that's not my name. I mean, yeah, it calculates the total distance. So, if I wanted to catch the moving thing, that would be tricky. That gets a lot trickier. I have to like sort of both see and visualize where I want to be. So, landing on moving things, I don't have much experience with that. I tend to avoid it if I can, because there can be complications with that. Like, I have almost
have a
teleported
question
in front of a car before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could you also teleport objects with you?
Yes. But the issue is it's like if I'm carrying it while sprinting. So I could hold you on my back, but to teleport across the room, it's like if I sprinted across the room holding you on my back. So I actually do a lot of physical training to help make up for that.
Makes sense.
Have I been healed up yet? I don't know if like I've already been healed up or
Yeah,
not.
you have
I
been
was
patched
wondering.
up. You're
I
gonna
go over
feel
to
sore,
Percival.
but
Oh, hey, why didn't you just come to me? I could have healed you.
I asked for your help. You know, I was going to offer to help you with your powers because I wanted to try something to help you there, but no, you decided. Never mind. Whatever. You.
I was
Fine,
just
fine,
doing the
fine,
power
fine,
demonstration.
fine,
You
fine,
weren't
fine,
hurt
fine.
that bad.
I was doing. Plants follow light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's get carried on then.
well, on that note, your dorm father leads you off to the auditorium, where you all kind of sit together. You're meant to kind of sit with your individual dorms. So there are many rows. About 8 people can fit on each row. You all line up. I don't care who sits by who. I don't care who avoids who. And as you line up, you see that your dorm father kind of just disappears. You don't know where he goes until you suddenly see him on stage.
Storm Daddy, come back.
Okay. And you see him on stage. You could have sworn, Parsival, that he made eye contact with you for a second. But then you just like write it off. There's like no way. And as you think he makes eye contact, he like clears his throat. Uh, Welcome, students, to Haven Academy, where heroes are forged and legends are born. My name is Professor Thaddeus Mercer, though many of you know me as Kronos, which any of you don't need to roll this. You know Kronos as one of the strongest time superheroes to ever live, and he retired. He is the king of time. That is a title he has. So
now I feel a bit embarrassed, Orm.
yeah.
I don't. I stand by my statement.
Well, no, you weren't the one playing with time powers, now were you? But yeah, you may know me as Kronos. It is my great honor to stand before you today as the head of this esteemed institution. You have all come here from different walks of life, each of you with your own unique abilities and stories. Some of you may have already faced great challenges, while others are just beginning to understand the true extent of your powers. He makes eye contact with you, Telly. Regardless of where you come from or where you've experienced, you are all here for a common purpose: to learn, grow, and become heroes the world needs. At Haven Academy, we believe that power alone does not make a hero. True heroism comes from within. It is defined by your courage, your integrity, your compassion, and your unwavering commitment to justice. Here, you will not only learn to control and enhance your abilities, but also to understand the responsibilities that comes with them. Our academy is more than just a school. It's a community, a family. You will form bonds here that will last a lifetime. You will support one another through triumphs and tribulations, and together you will become stronger. Our dedicated faculty, many of whom are heroes themselves, are here to guide you, to mentor you, and to help you realize your full potential. Over the next few years, you will face rigorous training, challenging academic coursework, and real-world missions. You'll be pushed to your limits and beyond. But remember, you're not alone. Your peers, your mentors, and I are here to support you, lean on each other, learn from each other, and grow together. As you embark on this journey, I want you to remember 3 key principles that define a true hero. Wisdom. Seek knowledge not just of your powers, but of the world around you. Understand the impact of your actions and strive to make choices that benefit the greater good. Strength. Strength is not just about physical powers. It's about resilience, determination, and the will to overcome any obstacle. It is about standing up for what is right even when it's difficult. And compassion. Never forget the humanity that lies in the heart of heroism. Empathize with those you protect, show kindness to those in need, and let your actions be guided by a desire to make the world a better place. I have no doubt that each of you have the potential to become a great hero. Your journey will not be easy, but it will be rewarding. Embrace the challenges and learn from your mistakes. Again, he eyes you, Telly. Never lose sight of the hero you aspire to be. Welcome to Haven Academy, a place where your journey begins. Together, we'll shape the future. Together, we'll make a difference. Together, we will be heroes. And he's steps down, and another staff member comes up, explaining to everyone that after a few more talks, there will be booths set out outside for clubs, after-school clubs that each of you can participate in, along with where you will sign up for your additional courses. Everyone is required to take 2 courses, but they get to choose a third. Outside is where you're going to be choosing your third option. And with that all wrapped up, everyone filters out, going to their individual booths. You see that while the lecture was going on, that booths were set up and that there are students manning each booth and some staff. And from here, you guys can decide what booths look interesting. Let us start with what classes you guys are interested in. So the class options you have to choose from, aside from your mandatory one, is combat training. Combat training, hero ethics and law, stealth and espionage, rescue operations, technological integration, public relations and media training, advanced tactics and strategy, and villain psychology. And you can see those booths clearly laid out. I'll start with Elias. Which one would you be interested in going towards?
I'm trying to find all the where the classes.
You can find in campus info.
Okay. Give me.
If you need a moment to think, I can switch to someone else.
Give me like 30 seconds to figure this out.
Okay.
Uh,
Does anyone know which one they'd be interested in?
1 second.
Probably combat training, honestly.
Okay. So you will walk up to the combat training booth where you will see that Diana actually followed you and is also taking an interest in this class. I mean, after what you saw, it's not that shocking.
Yeah.
But it is manned by a teacher that they look like something. I don't know. It's manned by a teacher she's built tough. Not quite like Diana, but you can tell she knows her way around a fight. Hello. Are you interested in this course?
Yeah, it's looking like the most interesting to me out of all of them so far.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. It is very important to know how to defend yourself and handle yourself in combat. Unfortunately, while we don't want our heroes to always have to fight, it does sometimes come down to it. And so, yes, this course would be teaching you how to fight, how to defend yourself, and also you'll be doing some group pairings too.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, then just sign here, and I look forward to seeing you in my class. What is your name?
Elias Chase.
Well, Elias, I look forward to seeing you. I am Professor Alice. Yeah.
Yeah. I will not remember that.
Don't worry, I will, because I'll write it down.
Okay.
Let me write down Alice real quick. Okay, Percival, which one would you go up to?
I'm really interested in the technological integration. I'd look at that.
Okay. What was the name of your adoptive stepfather again? I don't remember. Lewis?
Lewis?
Yeah, okay. Yes, so you're actually going to see your adoptive stepfather manning that booth. And no one else from the class or your house, no one else from the class goes with you, but I mean, yeah, but you see your adoptive stepfather. And he greets you. He's not too shocked to see you here, but it's like, Percival, good to see you. So are you going to be joining my class? Because if you are, I'm not going to go easy on you.
I expect nothing less, first of all. Second of all, I really don't know. I'm stuck between this and joining Sammy in the botany shop.
Oh, Sammy. Yeah, no, he's actually an excellent. He used to be a student. He was actually a student of mine. Honestly, it really depends. What do you want to do with your powers? Sammy, if you want to expand your plants, Sammy would help you with that a lot. Far more than I ever could. But if you are more interested in learning about technology and how to incorporate that into your fighting style, and more so fit your custom needs, Sammy wouldn't be able to help you with that.
Well, I'm really trying to improve both the plants and healing. I feel like I would like to talk to one of the nurses for that.
I mean, yeah, no, they always take on interns if you are interested in that too. It's just not a commonly offered thing. But if you want, I can hook you up with a meeting with one of the doctors if you want to do an intern. I won't provide too much favoritism, but I can give you a little bit.
I think I'm just gonna go with Sammy.
That's a safe bet. Sammy,
I've been taking your class for the past, however many years, just by living with you.
Don't worry, I will not stop lecturing you.
Didn't expect any less.
Plus, there's the added benefit. If you're working with Sammy, I'm assuming he's going to pay you. I'm not paying you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And with that, then, it's Telly.
Telly has just kind of fallen silent. They're still in their seat, staring down at the floor. Just kind of completely out of it.
Noticing you just be out of it, Let's see here. Where is she? I won't remember her. Alara, the metamorph, the lady that metamorphosized. Like, hey, are you okay? Like,
That's
taps
some
your shoulder.
definition.
Well, okay. I physically, emotionally, are you good?
I don't really think I should be here.
Oh, but aren't you a star student? That usually means you're recommended by a hero, right?
Yeah, not because I was good at being a hero.
I mean, you had to be good enough for a hero to at least recommend you. Why don't you think you should be here? She she was standing. She kind of takes like a seat next to you now.
You know the 3 pillars that they just mentioned?
Uh,
They have broken every one of them throughout my life.
Oh. Huh. She kind of goes silent. You also do know her as a bit of an airhead, so it's hard to say if she's going silent because she doesn't know what to say, or she's going silent because she doesn't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't know where she is.
Yeah. But she puts a caring hand on you. Smile.
And I don't know. I feel like all these classes I don't really belong in either.
I mean, what is it? Okay, so what did you do as a vigilante? Or were you a vigilante, or what were you?
Vigilante is right. It's just
I'm guessing you made questionable choices while being a vigilante?
then and before.
Well, personally, I know I may come off as a bit of an airhead, but I personally don't know if you should be judging yourself on your past actions when you currently made the choice to come to this hero institution to become a hero. I mean, look at the Skull students. They did some really bad things in the past with using their powers.
Yes, but in most cases, the staff here are glad to help them.
Yeah, but even if you did something bad, then what makes you different from a Skull student? I'm telling you now, they know about a
The
lot.
only reason I'm even here is because the person that recommended me is just a well-known hero. They were even wary to even do it with that. You know, like, that's the simple way of putting it. Not a single one of them wanted to look me in the eye during the application process.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I did notice the headmaster make eye contact with you quite a few times. It seems like he might have taken an interest in you.
It's being more of like an insult every time.
You might be taking it that way, but I didn't see that. I mean, how often do you hear someone with time powers? That's a rare one. I think he might... I wouldn't be shocked if he comes up to you offering to help you out with that. I mean, you didn't get to meet him before. Like, he did show up at the house before. He's actually very kind. I think he was just slightly being a little strict with you because he knows what it's like to have the time power, so... Or at least early on. So, I think he was just more so viewing you as a teacher at that point, but he is a really kind person. So are a lot of staff here, actually. And plus, I mean, I'm here. I'm not gonna judge you. And you see, like, a genuine smile on her face.
Thanks.
I mean, do you want to go look at classes together?
The kind of, like, during this like chat, the like kind of like plastered on smile that my character has had throughout the time has just kind of like not been there.
Yeah.
It's been completely like flat faced. As they get back up though, they kind of like force themselves to smile again.
Well, I mean, I'm here if you want to talk. I can understand why you may not want to like talk to the others about everything, but I keep this between us.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Do you want to look at classes together?
Sure. I really don't know what one to go to. Do you have any ideas?
I was personally thinking rescue with how my power works. Being able to switch my form up a lot would make rescue operations quite useful. I could adapt to surroundings and save people that way.
I'm not sure I'd be able to help them with rescue operations.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what are your powers? Or at least how did you like fight, I guess? How would you do your vigilante work?
Yeah, that's why people really didn't want to take me. Well, okay, well you already know about time control.
Yeah, saw that. Which, by the way, that was really cool. I know you didn't quite get to rewind the building.
Out of me.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that just goes to show how powerful time is, though. You imagine if you can master that, like a citywide destruction. You can go to buildings and just repair them. You know how much people would be grateful if you could just fix their home like that?
People have more repair-related abilities.
Yeah, but being able to rewind time still, like, you can get it back to exactly how it was before. Not everyone wants to, like, all their memories just to be replaced by something new.
Other than that, I have the ability to control. I have the ability to control light.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
could you make a rainbow?
I haven't really experimented with specific wavelengths too much yet of light. I would assume so.
Okay, but like picture this. There's this really, really edgy villain trying to give this like big, scary monologue. And by the way, she's jumping while doing this. And imagine like you just blast him with a rainbow. Insult their everything.
Okay, I really do like that ability. That is very funny.
It would be hilarious to watch their everything get melted just by a rainbow.
And the last one I have is illusion magic.
Ooh.
Like messing with people's perception of visual, and I'm still trying to get auditory. I think at some point might be able to, if I work on it enough, I might be able to get even like feeling as well with it. But
if you could get touch, imagine what you could do with that in combat. Like, imagine you just like make yourself like invisible to everyone else, and you just make an illusion of yourself going after someone. If you touch them, you could easily trick a villain into thinking that's actually you, or do that to one of your teammates while they're preparing something.
I suppose I haven't exactly used that power in the way most people would have wanted.
Well, how do you use it?
I still feel like
she like tilts her head a bit.
So you might hate what I'm about to say. No, a lot of people do. I think it's justified, but when I have found a villain, I do research on them to find what makes them tick, and kind of put their worst fears into reality.
I guess I didn't think of that. I mean, it's a little questionable to do. I guess it really depends on the villain you're doing it to. I mean, some people probably deserve to experience some of their worst fears with what villains do out there.
Hasn't really helped my public image when, a villain is dying on the floor.
So you have problem with PR, right?
To some extent, yes.
Well, what if you take the public relations and media training class? That would help you in your public image. Also, do you have a hero costume?
Yeah, it's something bright.
Wait, are you able to harden light?
I have not tried that yet.
Okay, are you able to
I
condense
might.
light into like a picture?
If I work on it enough, yes, I can make like more solidified visuals. But
Okay, what if you did like? What if you made your costume like angelic, like your angel like punishing those? Then people might be a little bit more accepting of your power, using your power that way. If like it was an angelic looking figure punishing other people or a villain with their fears. It would mean
that's funny you say that. That is kind of my suit.
oh, that's you're gonna have to show me your suit, right?
Although previously it was a bit of a group instruction. But I think they have the whole suit thing here.
Yeah, they don't you remember they asked for your personal request for the suits? They made it a lot more professional.
I have an idea. So you know those biblically accurate angels?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, something in that nature. With
Well,
the head. Not the entire body, that would be excessive.
I was gonna say, well, that could be cool though.
Just the head. And then I have like this yellow thing. I think it's kind of like a purplish pink over like this majority white costume. That's supposed to look like. And I've been working on it. I think I can get the illusions for like wings. Although, to be fair, that would split my wants there between public relations and technological preparation.
No, I mean that's up to you. Personally, it sounds like to me you need help with the public relations part, and just building self-confidence in general, like in your image.
And if only you know the extent. But yeah, I think I'll look at that class.
Well, I'm glad I could help. I'm gonna go bounce over to the rescue. I'll see you at home.
Yeah.
And she like waves off. So I'm assuming you're gonna go over to the. Oh, continue.
Yeah, I kind of mutter under my breath. I shouldn't have to worry about that one too much. I don't think we're gonna look too much into anything.
What do you mean, the airhead? No. But yeah, so I'm assuming you're gonna go over to the public image.
Hello. Yeah, I kind of go up to the stand. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Public Relation and Media Training. Here, you will learn how to work on your public image and your speaking voice. You will learn how to manage your how people view you and how the media portrays you. Is that something that interests you?
Are you okay?
I am perfectly fine. I'm actually quite giddy.
Oh, okay. Is that just like I don't know.
Can you not tell?
I
You can't even tell there's a question mark.
I've encountered people with more flat voices before, so I mean monotone I think is the word.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Haven't always been the best with the public relations. I want to try to work on that a bit more.
I understand completely. When I first started, I could not express my emotions well enough. Now, I am a beam of sunlight.
Sure you are, bud.
Thank you. And he pushes support forward the your paperwork for you to sign up for it.
I sign up with like a little smiley face at the end.
And then yeah, with that, everyone kind of like gathers back together, start going back to the house.
Oh. I wanted to do one thing there.
Oh.
You said ray of light, right?
Yes.
Could I possibly condense the light like above him?
Go for
Like
it.
try to like pull it towards that to make it brighter
Go for it. Okay.
above them, so it's not in their eyes, but
As soon as you see this, okay, he's had the same face going the entire time. No emotion. You see his eyes widen just a couple centimeters.
you said you're a ray of sunlight, right?
Oh my god. That is so cool.
I hope you like it.
I love it. Can't you tell? I'm bouncing with joy on the inside.
And that's what matters. Like with a little thumbs up, I go and go back to the others.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone like groups back up. This will be like the last little scene. By the way, Red, you get 5 bonus points.
In total or from that?
From that. From the interaction with the other girl. I won't give you any for the monotone, dude. But that's funny.
You said it, okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna go back to the dorm house. It's gonna be late. Everyone, you have eaten. Everyone's gonna split up into their dorms, and I'm gonna use this opportunity for you guys to do whatever nightly routine you do, / have any conversations you may want to have with your dorm mate. So I'll start with Elias.
Arm. Wait, I didn't think this far ahead.
Damn.
Do you have any night routine you do or what?
Quick jog around the block. In quotes.
So jog around the island, got it.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Just do a quick run. And then drench myself in a freezing cold shower.
Actually, catching you that you are doing the run, Matthew might actually join you, except he won't be running. He'll be teleporting the entire time.
Yeah.
And so you and him will both actually be pretty tired by the end. But continue.
Perfect opportunity to pass out.
He's just gonna pass out.
It hits my pillow, knocks out.
Okay.
Accurate.
Percival, what would you do?
I guess I'm gonna be heading to my room to set things up because I have a lot of like plants and things to set up. I'm gonna have to grab some soil from outside probably, so I find like the cleanest soil, grab it from outside, bring it in, and set up my pots and things in the room with proper sunlight for each of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Plant things, water them.
Okay, Telly. What would you be doing? / how are you reacting to Evan putting pots of plants everywhere?
Not everywhere, just my side of the room. And
Okay, thank you.
them.
Thank you for keeping them on your side of the room. Hey, by the way, how heavy of a sleeper are you?
Oh yeah,
An okay sleeper.
It's gonna sound weird, but I'm probably gonna wait for you to fall asleep before I go to sleep.
Totally makes me super comfortable, but okay.
Okay.
It's for a reason, okay? Anything bad happens, just wake me up if you can.
Okay. While we're having this conversation, I'm like taking out my little. I imagine it's a small box / suitcase looking thing, and it's just like the equivalent to a small kid's like lab / test kit.
Also, do
But
you remember
obviously
if we were allowed to have our weapons in here? Because I like to keep my weapon always by my side, but I don't know if I'm allowed to keep it.
I don't know, and that's a question.
It is frowned upon unless you're in class.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it in its suitcase.
So is
while
that
we're talking, I want to test something.
okay?
I would like to get like 2 petri dishes, not too big. I would like to put a drop of blood in each of them.
From the pool.
Not
That's
you.
a great question.
Me.
I mean, it's a semi-fair question.
You just said drop of blood. We don't know what blood you're
2
talking
drops. 2 drops of blood for myself. I like prick my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't you have to like wait for those things?
What?
You have to like wait for petri dishes, right?
These petri dishes don't like have anything in them. They're just glass.
Then why did you put your blood in?
Container. Well, look, and then I pulse healing into both the drops to see what happens. Is there any sort of reaction? Does the blood move? Does it?
No, nothing really happens.
Blood stays still?
Yeah.
Hey, so
Okay.
you have that healing pulse thing, right?
I mean, it's not.
You
just
like
the
to do
pulse.
experiments, yes?
Yeah.
You want to try it?
I don't know if I want to say yes.
That's fair.
Well, have you seen the effects of the healing pulses, like long-term effects?
I mean, I know that it can increase cell growth.
Oh.
That's how I
Okay,
use
you
it for
have
plant
like a
growth.
smaller plant. Oh, like the dandelion, actually.
I
You
mean,
wanna
I
try-
guess I'd
you
have
wanna
to go
try
ask
this?
Elias for the dandelion back.
Oh, did you give it to Elias?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave the dandelion to Elias.
Oh,
We
do you
can
have any
find
other
another
small
dandelion
plants?
outside. Like, we can go get a dandelion outside. I'm sure there's a dandelion somewhere.
Well,
They grow in
I
concrete.
yes, I know, but you seemed a little more delicate with plants.
I mean,
know-
I have some grass.
Okay, that might work. So
Also,
my idea is
onion
like,
seed.
what if you do the healing pulse while I accelerate the plant?
I mean, that could be interesting. Alright, so I'm going to use the pot that is full of the weird mud that the one person made,
Oh, God.
and I'm going to put the onion seed in it.
Okay.
I guess I'll healing pulse, and Connor, you do. I mean, you know,
This is gonna make me
Hell, you
tired,
do.
which is perfect.
okay.
So, I do the thing again with the like, kind of like metaphorical clock in my hand and spin it
Okay.
clockwise.
I'm assuming, Evan, you're gonna do healing. Are you gonna encourage the plant to grow any specific way?
It's just an onion. I'm just encouraging it to grow in general.
Well,
Just want an onion.
Oh,
as-
that and can I condense a little area of light above? I don't know if I can control two at once though. Actually,
I'm gonna say no, given how intense, like, how much concentration
yeah.
time would take.
I'm just gonna do the time thing.
Yeah, because time's up the only 4 times
Light
one, so
should
that's gonna be
do-
a.
I'm gonna say time's a bitch.
Well, it can be. So as you do this, Parsival, this is like the fastest you've seen a plant grow of yours.
Yeah.
So it seems like,
Hey.
yeah, it seems like the experiment was a success. If you encourage the growth while Telly increases like speed on it, then yeah, it grows much faster, like significantly.
That is those are really good looking onions.
Yeah. Onions. I'm gonna leave an onion like on
I hope
my
there's
hand.
no
I was waiting
adverse
for
effects
that.
of the growth
There's
of
like a
the...
full-grown onion left on them.
I
Just
will
walk into
tell
my
you,
room.
Matthew is going to give you a look, as he did not go to sleep yet.
Oh, look at Matthew. He wanted an onion.
I like kind of wake up, take a bite of it, and then go back to sleep.
Just a raw onion. Just a full bite.
Okay.
Okay, other than that, I don't think much else is gonna happen here.
Yeah, is that all you guys
So
want?
I'm gonna wait for.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I'm gonna wait for Evan to go to sleep.
Well, I think my character would have at least. Did they go to? I think they went to Did they go to Sammy and tell them?
I assume you did that on the way back to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do a final test. So I'm going to put another drop of blood in one of the petri dishes, and I'm gonna hold my finger near it and pulse healing.
Blood doesn't move.
Blood doesn't move.
No.
Okay, so the second the blood is disconnected, it no longer reacts.
I Or at least at your current power level, you can assume that.
I would like to take like a nearby plant, like just a weed of any sort, and lightly cut it so that the sap pours out.
Mm-hmm.
I try to use my plant control to in any way influence the sap.
Oh. Roll me a D100, get higher than a 50.
Okay.
No.
So now you're not suggesting, you're trying to...
Dang it.
Bam.
Yeah,
Failure.
Next, you're not suggesting...
Okay, then I
anymore,
pulse
you're
healing
trying
back
to
into the
do it.
plant to heal the nick that I gave it.
It closes up, just fine.
So does the sap go back to the wound, or does the wound simply
stays up.
close?
The wound
Okay.
closes.
Good to know.
Infinite.
You're not reversing it after all.
Yes, now if Red were to rewind time on the sap would go back in.
Although I do not want to try that ability, not like unless there is a medical person nearby, like in the training facility.
Yeah,
that
I will
is
say
horrible.
rewinding a human body is gonna be a bit. At least like rewinding an injury is gonna take quite a bit.
I meant the plant, but yeah.
Yeah, fair.
You don't need anything, Raven. Stop.
So I'm gonna.
Well, so with that final little test concluded, I'm just gonna like curl up in my bed.
I kind of wait to confirm that Percival's asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna kind of like go into the living room and kind of just like sleep there instead.
Okay. That it?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, I need you to roll me a D100. Everyone except Red needs to beat an 80. Red, you need to beat a 50.
What?
84.
Nah.
Okay, so Percival, you're gonna hear, like, I don't know, at like 1 a.m.-ish. You're gonna hear like a door open and close, like some feet shuffling. Telly, you are gonna hear the front door open and close, and when you open your eyes, you will see like a figure walking out the door. You can't tell who, because you were asleep,
Nice.
but you definitely someone walked out the door and closed it.
Can I? Hello?
If you wish. Oh, though, you are gonna have to stealth now.
Okay, I have a question.
Huh?
Have I like recovered from the fatigue of the time ability?
No, I'm gonna say you need a proper full night's rest.
Damn. Because I was gonna see if I could maybe bend the light around me.
Well, that's an illusion.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically
Bend
it's
the
illusion.
light around me.
Well, you could also just do an illusion.
True.
Check one of these
This
is
is more difficult.
easier than the other.
Yeah, like, you know, one of these is just innately a part of your power.
Okay. I don't know. Like, okay, sure.
Okay.
I assume that gives me a benefit with the stealth.
Yeah, add your power level to the stealth roll.
So it's just a flat base of adding the.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wait.
say add, yeah.
But my illusion, I also have 4 in lunacy for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have the 5 illusion.
No, add the lunacy points
Oh.
if you have them in it.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
And then spell.
You're
think I have
gonna beat
the
like
increase in
beat a
specific
75.
spell. What's that type of spell?
Hmm?
Oh, I also have to add the attribute bonus.
Yep.
Stealth. Oh. It is I think it's coordination.
Okay.
Which my coordination is 10, so it's a 5 bonus. So 5, and then the 4, and then the 5. The 19 bonus. No, that's not 19. That's 14.
Well, you fail
Damn.
stealth, but when you open the door and go outside, there's no one there. No one up and down the street. No one on the roof. Nothing.
Can I do any perception or?
Go for it.
I don't know if this. Like, this perception is that instinct?
Just gotta beat
Am I
like.
just knocked out for all of this?
Yeah, you were out. You didn't need it.
You had no clue anything's happening.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I was just gone.
Probably just fell right back to sleep.
So yeah, beat up 35. You can use your light if you wish to help aid you looking around the dark.
Sure.
So then you can add your that power level with that.
And I believe that's.
In scenarios where it makes sense that you're using your power to aid you, I'll typically allow you to add power level. If it makes sense. But since you can literally manipulate light, it makes sense that you use that to see in the dark better.
I don't think there's actually a stat related with that, so that's interesting. Unless it would be instant.
I would say instinct.
So
DM's
that would
personally
be-
going to roll out be an instinct. Okay. Yeah, you beat it. You look around, no one's there. There is absolutely nothing there.
Oh.
You hear the wind.
Okay. I'm gonna shut the door and lock it.
Fair enough.
Who the fuck left this unlocked?
And yeah, on that
Go
note,
back and sleep on the couch.
and on that note, EP time, and that's the session.
Yippee.
Yay.
Well, man, I wasn't expecting so many of you to actually get that roll, but hey, apparently you gotta roll high. I don't know. But yeah,
I am
what'd you
a
guys
god
think?
at that roll.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I like that the candy thing, I just made it up, and I'm gonna keep on doing it.
I
Although
Apparently,
still have
I'm
not
a
given a
light-
single piece of candy to Red, so it's gonna say like that for a while.
Apparently, I'm a light ass sleeper.
Eh,
I
Get
wasn't
it, light?
intending for my character to
I
be
feel
so
that
weird.
how my
but-
characters acted, they kind of upset the skulls in the house.
hmm,
Or
no.
Oh no, you haven't really made a good enough impression to get a piece of candy yet.
I wasn't even intending to have the whole like breakdown near the other character, but yeah. And now I'm also
She's
scared.
definitely the
of
one that would be the most, like, she'd pay attention to that the most.
I am now also very concerned about the head of the house.
Why?
Scared.
Your
My
Dormfather's
candy.
only the yeah, your Dormfather's the only head of the academy.
Dorm
And they know I did something, and I sent them in no mission.
Yes, you did.
I wanted to just have a candy contest, but instead
I
I
was intending to talk with them later, and it was revealed that they were the head of the place.
Yeah, I just wanted to not say anything about that. That was planned from the get-go, by the way, from the very beginning. I
had
to
a
let
feeling
you.
the second I saw the plus 100, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there.
I was a little concerned about why the fuck he was rolling so high.
It's fine. They're only in S grade. Versus you.
I
in
was
F
like,
grade.
yeah. Can I not just give candy in peace?
Well, you can. Just don't go in competition with them. But yeah, is there any NPCs that you want to show up more, or at least me to put more effort into?
I think you know what I'm gonna
I
say.
already know your answers.
In general, I like all our dorm mates, but
I do
otherwise-
want to get to know the green one more.
Yeah. Well, she will be around, so you don't have to worry about her.
That
If I-
immediately clocked me as something that my character might have taken intrigue in. But never got really a chance to talk to her once.
What was the mud guy's name? Mike? Mark?
No.
Robert.
Robert?
Wait, I remember finding this.